I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you.
Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders. Try to your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus, your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your anus, your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders, your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus.
Cucumbers, 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 cucumbers.
Your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders, your anus.
Holy shit, why the hell is there so many people here already?
Your anus,
Wait.
your shoulders.
No, shut up, birds.
Your anus, your anus.
No, Quantum TV is not showing up here. Are people misconstruing it? But no, I did, and he partially responded. He knows now I fucking invited him on the stream. It's irrefutable now. So we're going to watch his video, which, look, man, if everyone keeps saying, why is everyone still going on about this? YouTube failed to do their job with this. YouTube, I'm sorry. I know you have done very well for me. I have done very well in this platform, and I do appreciate that, but I can't just, wow, something terrible is happening, and I got screwed in the process. It probably is a decent chance, especially if this hits mainstream media, that could cause another apocalypse. No, I'm just going to shut up about it. It's fine. But they did. He won't. No, of course he won't do it. But I want to show. He damn well know, because he instantly replied. And then when I invited him on, and you'll see I invited him on respectfully. I wasn't nasty in his comments. As a matter of fact, let me show you the video. I'll just have the video from Twitter explain what I said to him here. Hello, everybody, by the way. Welcome to Richard Review Horse USA. Let me get that open. Holy shit, 712. Jesus Christ, man. I also got some interesting stuff I can't discuss yet going on behind the scenes. Trust me, Review Tech USA is not going anywhere. There's many people that are concerned. Just because I am done uploading news to the main channel does not mean I am done. This is just the beginning still. We should do to Quantum what H3 did to Crowder. Yeah, but when is he ever on where he can get... He controls everything so much. When can a guy get left fielded? When can I left field him out of nowhere? He controls everything that he does. How could you... Oh, yeah. I only eat vegetable-based food, so that's how I'm not a homophobe. That's proof right there. What does that even mean? Possibly Porky's butthole. We have a lot to get to tonight. It's going to be, hey, what's up, Kamala? Are you down for Sunday? What's up, Sonia? Like, what does that even mean? I'm vegan, so I can't be homophobic. Oh, That's like when River Phoenix said, "I'm a vegan, so I can't be a heroin addict." How did the two of them go together? What does that even mean? And he responded about the Ackman threatening. When did he threaten to strike people? When did he threaten to strike? Are you talking about what happened with Tommy C? DM me back when you get a second. Bye. I think you forgot today. LOL. Okay, Ken, I will. All good, though. There's spice in there, too. Okay. So FF7 Remake Part 2 and Crisis Core Remake got announced. The Crisis Core, I guess, is a big deal to people, huh? Like, I eat vegetables. I have to hear him say that because this is a nice long video. So anyway, let me show you what I wrote to Champ here on Twitter. Okay. My logged. Oh, cool. I'm logged in here. Okay, so let me go to my profile. Look, aren't those beautiful birds? Fantastic birds. All right. So, again, he's bringing up all the stuff that Charles brought him. That, you know, it's the same thing. I guess it's okay for him to call me a sexual assaulter and a pedophile. YouTube's telling him. It's literally YouTube is telling him that's okay. That's exactly what you're saying to him, YouTube. There's no repercussions for this. And honestly, you want to know another reason why I'm afraid to flag these videos? Because they may, look what happened. They may bite me in the ass. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, they wait till you see what YouTube said to Daily Dot. They just pointed, oh, what's going on with this whole Quantum TV Ackman situation? They just pointed to the fact, oh, yeah, Ackman said that he was going to dox us, which was dumb, but obviously sarcastic. And, yeah, that's it. That's all we have to say on it. Vegan, that person only eats fruits. Plant-based homophobe. Like, what does that mean? I'm a vegan, so that guarantees that you're not a homophobe because you don't eat meat? Come on, dude. Yes, John. Yes, I'll make sure that they do. I'll leave it at that for now. Did you see what I tagged you on Twitter? No, I did not. Dude, today has been an interesting day. Hey, Rich, keep on trucking, buddy. Been watching for a while, but question, do you regret about calling out Quantum? No. I still can't believe this all started with a damn video game review. Me too. Me too. No, I don't regret it. This is going to happen anyway, because there's going to be another Quantum TV. There's going to be, and this shows the weaknesses of YouTube that need to be discussed. I don't care. Oh, Rich, you're into drama. I just want to do reviews. Okay, great. Eventually, drama is going to come to your doorstep. It doesn't matter. Yeah, the new Turtles game is late. I was playing on the Steam Deck. It runs fine on there. I can only get it to run at 960 by 540, but it's who gives a shit? It's a pixelated game anyway. Yeah, Quantum TV is so hetero. He will not put a. Don't you dare tell him to put a cucumber near his mouth. Yeah, it's time to explore, and I'm not just talking Twitch. Twitch, I will be streaming on there from time to time, too, and Lord knows I may be streaming more from time to time on there, but it's time to explore some alternative places. It doesn't mean I'm stopping anything here. It doesn't mean I'm stopping the live streams here, but it's time. I never thought I would see YouTube do something like this. I am very, very disappointed in the platform and the choice they made. And I still have takes on that are spicy ones as to why they made the choice they made. But it's not going to bode well for them. They know I'm not racist. They know I'm not homophobic. They know I'm not any of that. They're more concerned about the optics of what it would have looked like to ban him than the fact that there actually needed to be something served. Again, this is speculation. I know I've kind of went back and forth on it, but this is out of control now. And I can't think of anything else that it could be unless he has a connection over at YouTube. Or a sympathizer or whatever. So. I still haven't seen Quantum TV address a court because no, he like half-assed addressed it, but then the Actman showed that he was officially banned using the Wayback Machine, which was used in court as evidence with the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard case, but YouTube says they can't use it. So here it is. Here is my full formal invitation. This is on his video, which it's still up there. He didn't delete it. People were saying he deleted it. He didn't. Okay. But this is his video he just made. Yes, we are going to watch it. We're going to sit by the campfire, and I'm going to smack my own ass, and we're going to watch the video. Rich, just do your job and review shit. Well, first off, that's never been my fault. That's been like 2% of my job since like 2011. And secondly, this is part of this can't stand because this is just the precedent that has been set here is absolutely horrendous. 1316 Killer is not back. But here it is. So this is on his video he just posted. As of that, now it's still there. This is why I put it up there and filmed it, so he can't say that I never did it. And he also can't say I was disrespectful, because as you're seeing here, I was not. So let's listen to what I had to say.
Hey, Quantum TV, Richard Review Tech USA here. On your newest video, again, which I guess YouTube is okay with, where you're putting out the same lies about me that I've sexually assaulted someone, which I've disproven that it was a troll. The thing about me doxing the 1316 Killer, which someone literally just changed the text on a tweet, which is very simple to do. That's why you can never trust a screen cap. And even 1316 Killer admitted to it. But again, he's putting out all the same stuff that he heard from trolls.
We'll go check it now.
Disavowed, like for the fact that a troll was paid someone, I mean to say, on Fiverr. He paid a woman to read a script to say that I was sexually assaulted. Which
I hate even saying his name, but I'm doing it it was Review China USA. He's like, yeah, I paid someone to read that script. It obviously wasn't real. This is when, for some reason, he was saying he was a reformed troll. How long did that last? Actually, it lasted. Then he started getting slowly weirder and weirder. Some of you guys remember it. Wait, he really did delete it? Oh, come on, dude. You don't think I'm going to cover my tracks? You don't think I'm going to cover my tracks? That's why I did it for two reasons. I did it because I knew he would do that. We'll check again just to verify. The last time I checked, which was only a couple minutes ago. I'm not saying I don't believe you. They were still up. But of course I knew what he was going to try to do. Inspect element. Yes, you could manipulate so much shit, dude. And someone did use inspect elements to say that I was going to dox the 1316 Killer, which never happened. I said, dude, I even showed him a video. Like, I did not do it. Look how simple it is to do something. And I sent him a video on Twitter to prove it. He's like, oh, okay. Yeah, like, no, I wouldn't do that. What if Condom dressed up as a cucumber and had, dude, don't go near with cucumbers. You'll be traumatized. Anyway.
It is still on YouTube, by the way, and I did flag that one. That was the troll gave me a super chat and admitted that he paid an actress to read a script. But anyway, this is on his newest video where he's putting out the lies. And I just wanted to show this. I replied to it for a couple of reasons. Well, why am I showing it?
Yeah, I heard about that.
I'm showing it because I don't want him to say that I said anything disrespectful. I wrote, bro, no one was ever doxxed. Someone manipulated a tweet and just changed the text. Tweets are easily manipulated, and 1316 Killer admitted it. I proved that you could just change the text around. I never doxed the guy. He was like, oh, okay. You are still pushing out lies, but that's fine.
No, I'm not playing this game with YouTube anymore where their rules change all the time. No. They don't have respect for me either. They're proving that they don't have respect for me. They don't. They prove that they don't want to protect. They don't protect me, even though I have obliged by the rules and worked my ass off on this platform for about 10 years. Thank you so much for watching for 10 years. No, I'll live stream. I will be uploading stuff to other platforms, which I will make announcements when things are set in stone with that. And I'll have highlights from my streams coming starting next week on my main channel But in terms of regular videos, no. Mm-mm. As long as they don't change their tune on that and are looking to protect him for whatever reason, even if it gets removed, I feel very disrespected. And I feel like the work that I put into this platform and I'm not the biggest YouTuber by any stretch of the imagination in more ways than one. Just keep it real. Also trying to be is doing the exact opposite effect. Who are you talking about? Twitter, YouTube? But something needs to change on the platform. They don't let me. My selling point was the crazy shit that I do and my hot takes and my strange humor. I can't do that. I'm not ending creating content, but in terms of the regular shit that I did on my main channel, no way. No way. Can you imagine? Just leave him alone. Dude, he's saying again that I sexually assaulted people. If someone was at your workplace, Xavier, and telling everyone, hey, and you didn't do anything on top of it, this is the equivalent so people could get this to sink into their skulls. Imagine someone at your job was saying the same stuff Quantum TV was, okay? It could destabilize the whole workplace and fuck up your job. He was caught on camera saying it. And he was just like, no, I didn't say it. That was, I don't know what's going on there. And not only do they not do anything to the person who was caught saying something bad, you get in trouble for doing what you're supposed to do and tell them that he was saying the terrible things, homophobic things, doing all the shit that Quantum TV did. And Matt, think about that. Does that make you understand? You know? Oh, he would rip him a new one, Wooden's Throne.
YouTube is going to let you. Good luck. And then he talks about the same homophobic slur I said, which I apologize for, that was back in 2016. And ripping off Big Cheese. Like, he's bringing up stuff from like a decade ago that's been addressed. By the way, man, the Big Cheese thing didn't even last 24 hours, dude. But
yeah, I do, Robert. I don't know what they're doing.
also, too, if you look, I wrote to him, so because I don't want him to say now that he has never seen that I've invited him on. I wrote, come on the show.
But at this point, it's not about resolving differences. It's the platform needs to do its job. It's that simple. It's not differences. It's not that I'm looking to like hold hands and get a peck on the cheek from Quantum TV. You know, it's you have something to do. It's like any other website or business. You have to do your Joe Bidet. Thank you for being Joe Bidet.
And we can discuss it. I have invited you on countless times. I welcome you on the show. And I also wrote, so he knows, I'll even turn off the live chats so no one will make you feel uncomfortable. So, Quantum, I know you've seen this. You've replied. I welcome you on.
Yeah, I saw what he did to Ethan Ralph, yes.
On the show, I will let no one in the chat bother you because the chat will be disabled. And you can discuss everything.
God.
The invitation is right here. You can't say that you didn't hear it. Good luck.
So, my point with that, and there's obviously other stuff to discuss here too. I wouldn't name a whole stream. I did that for two reasons. To cover my ass, like I said, in two ways. One, he can't say I said anything disrespectful. It's right there. Two, he can't say that he never saw my tweet. Or he didn't see my comment because he replied to it. Didn't reply to the fact that I invited him on the show and promised him that there would be he wouldn't have to worry about the chat because I would disable it. But he replied once. I'm sure he saw this. And let's check again. Someone says it was deleted. Let's see. I'll refresh again. No, it's right there, dude. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. So, offers on the table, Quantum. I will be respectful to you as well. I won't start screaming or swearing or anything like that. You could give your full take.
Because of the talking point.
But am I going to ask you tough questions? Am I going to do a ton of research? Of course, dude. This is like when the Joker goes on TV to get Batman to come to the parade. Are you talking about from like the 1989 Batman? Can I be a vegan mod protector of cucumbers? Yes, I recognize your name, Fanto. You have the same amount of viewers as Destiny. You made it as a stream for now, dude. It's a new hot topic. We'll see if it lasts. But I do appreciate everyone who's supporting the show. If you are new to RTU Stream, subscribe here because this is going to be the main thing that I'm doing mostly. And I appreciate all of the support, including the new member. Who was the new member? Sylvans, thank you very much for becoming a member. Let me see, maybe, if I go sign... No, I can't sign out now. I'll check again later. Let me check on my phone, actually. Let me go to... am I signed in here? Let me check. Again, I don't want to throw mud at the guy for things that he did not do. I know he thinks that I want to do that, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, if people are telling me the comment's not there and I see the comment there, I'm going to say the comment's there. I'm not going to throw him under the bus for something he didn't do. I know he thinks that I want to do that, but I don't. All right, so here we go. There's ads on it. I'm all about people making money, but when I made my video regarding this, did I put ads on the last video that's on my other channel? Nope. Just to make sure, because I liked crossing the I's and dotting. Come on, dude, really? Come on. Come on. Like, and it kind of frustrates me that he's so obvious with this shit. Like, but hold on, just to make sure. Okay. Let me see, newest first, maybe? I just want to make sure before I... No, it's still here. No! You're right! He deleted where I asked him on for an interview! He deleted it! He deleted it! He deleted it! He deleted it. He deleted it. Why? Why don't you just say you're not... Dude, you don't think I'm going to try... You don't think I'm going to cover my tracks so I could prove I'm not lying? So then just say, no, I'm not interested. Just make up some other excuse. You just delete it like I never said it so you could say you didn't see it. I filmed it, bro. Stop it. I filmed it. I filmed it. What are you going to say? It really wasn't on your channel? Of course he's going to say that. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I can't take it. I can't. This is a bad fantasy. But, and, like, how much more do you...
Because of the talking points of the Act Man and Review Tech USA, my family is being threatened. My wife has been threatened.
Yeah, dude. It's bad. It's very bad. I got emails too. I've gotten where I was getting to people, someone was going to shoot me and call me a fat gamer word. Yeah, but you know what, man? In a way, I have to thank him because as terrible as this is and infuriating as it is, he's also given a boost to my career. This is not the way I wanted it, to be quite frank with you. And I still wish this wasn't the outcome. But that's a weird byproduct of it. Never saw that one coming. Yeah, he was... That's what he... Watch, he fucking says that. Dude, I got it. Why is it still showing me the comments, though? Let me refresh this. We just got into the video. Let me refresh this one more time.
They're siding
And then
with
we'll
hate.
start. Let me see. Why does it show it to me? Why doesn't it tell me that the comments are deleted? That's so fucking strange. It's definitely deleted.
Because of the talking points of the Act Man and Review Tech USA, my family
Oh shit, he banned my comments, did the same as yours. Once banned, you can view your own comment, but no one else can. Plus, he used to harass my channel. You got some evidence of that, man? I would love to see it. Dude, you don't think I'm going to tell my audience that I invited you? And again, though, I will be respectful to you. The chat will be disabled. Yes, it will be live. It has to be live for my own protection, so you can't say that I cherry pick things. But you will have to have no engagement with my audience. I'll be on a VPN. You don't have to worry about it. I would suggest you being on a VPN too, because there are psychopaths out there, and I don't want to see anything happen to anybody. And I will be. I know I've said this a billion times. I will be very respectful, but I'm going to ask you tough questions. The choice is yours, Quantum. I know you now know. I'm sure you've known because I know you watch my streams. But the offer is on the table. I gave you a very respectful offer, I believe.
family is being threatened. My wife has been threatened.
Bill Gates and Gabe Newell were both sitting shirtless in a Valve office hacking his comments.
And it's to the point where people are threatening to rape my wife in front of me, hold me down, and make me watch, bash my head in with a hammer until my eyes bleed out.
Which is absolutely disgusting and awful, and I don't like that people are saying that to you. I may not like you, but I don't want that. It makes everyone seem like Neanderthals. And I don't want anyone to be harmed over this YouTube shit, ever, no matter who it is. I don't care. Even with the horrible things he said about me. I'm not an animal. You know what I mean? He deleted his pinned comment when I called him out in his last video. I did the same with this one. Anybody's going to do it again. Thank you for letting me know about that. I was actually surprised. I'm like, damn, he's leaving up my comments for other people to see? I missed a lot of super chats, Jay, was because a billion of them came in like 5 seconds. I'll get to yours right now, though, bro. We'll go in order here. Rich, is it wrong that I think that Team Shredders is my game of the year so far? No, I played some of it. It's absolutely fucking amazing. I may, depending on my energy levels, play some of it after we get through. Oh, the chances are slim, though. Or does that speak how mediocre the rest of gaming is? Both. I feel that way after playing Elden Ring. It's not a perfect game. It has flaws, and I've talked about them. But it's one of my favorite games now of all time. And I go play... Well, no, Demon's Souls is actually pretty fucking good. The remake. But when I go to play, like, other games, it's like... It feels like such a huge step back. Yeah, he hid them. Because now he has to play his whataboutisms that he didn't see it. You gonna say I gave that comment to you in a threatening or harassing way, Quantum? I absolutely did not. I formally invited you on the show to make sure you saw it, and here we are. It's almost as if like he accuses you of something worse. It could be arguable, yes. Than what he's done in order to defend himself while attempting to get the spotlight of what he's done off. And that's the thing. It's not a rhetorical request, but that's the other reason why I know he won't accept. I would jump on it in a heartbeat. It's not like I would turn him down if he actually accepted. But he knows that once it's not in his control, all of the cracks in his weak-ass arguments will break right open. He can't control the whole thing. I'm on the page now, and I don't... Yeah, it's like super confirmed Gary Busey's Laserdisc collection. I love your fucking...
I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you.
I meant an applause, but that's similar. Just checked again. The comment isn't there for me either. Of course it's not there. Of course it's not there. And I bet you he's going to fucking say that I made it up or so. Dude, I didn't make it up. That was right on your page. As a matter of fact, here. Is this my... No, here it is. Review Tech USA. It's here. He hit it. This is his video. Okay. I'll refresh again. We're only 16 seconds in, and I'll let it play, and I'll shut the fuck up. I promise.
Because of the talking points of the Act Man and Review Tech USA.
Listen.
When I saw him say listen, I just thought of wings. So here I did reply on his video. He can't say I'm kind of doing some kind of screen cap stuff. He can't say any of that. Here it is. Okay. Okay. Just want to make sure it's out there. Inhaling a victory fart. Victory farts smell wonderful. I can't believe this all happened. Well, it is what it is. After I got 1 million, I joined Quantum TV Discord today. It was banned instantly because that's his like little cabal, his group now. Like, hey guys, we should go to what's our plans for today? We're a bunch of sexually frustrated virgins, except for Quantum. He definitely has sex. The #1 brand in honesty. Hiding comments in real time and again, this is why I privated the streams. And dude, I'm not privating this one. You're making a video putting out the same lies about me again. I'm gonna sit there and debunk them again, Quantum. And I also showed I can't stress it enough that I did offer you a formal invitation onto the show where you would have to deal with zero harassment from anybody. Hey, Rich, is it a bad time to become a creator on YouTube in its current state? Yes, very. Yes, I've tried Shredder's Revenge. How would you do a community fight club with it? Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be streaming more, so I'm gonna be doing more fucking games. I know Eric Seals has wanted to game with me for years, and I feel bad. I'm not blowing you off, Eric, if you're here. It's just my life is fucking crazy. Billy Mays and the Ravages of Orange Glow. Oh, yes, from Djibouti Dubs, right?
Because of the talking points of the Act Man and Review Tech USA.
Dude, your content is, dude, breakups or divorces, especially divorces. Like, not only is it the stress of breaking up with a significant other, it's also the financial woes. I feel for you, man. Review Tech #1 brand in cucumbers. I can't show cucumbers on here. It's a family-friendly show, and cucumbers, according to YouTube, are very sexual.
USA. My family is being threatened. My wife has been threatened, and it's to the point where people...
I have never even remotely hinted or insinuated for anyone to harass you. If anything, I have done nothing but condemn it. And you know that. But you won't admit to that, just like you're trying to hide the fact that I invited you on my... Yo, he hit that so quick, too. He can't... Because he knows that his arguments would be instantly destroyed. I hope he does, though. I genuinely do. I do hope you do. Come on, Quantum.
People are threatening you.
Why is your dad on the screen? I have, Kyle, I'm not talking about anything yet or naming any names. I have plans and things being discussed right now. The main channel is going to become a stream highlight channel for here. I don't give a fuck if the highlights get demonetized. Probably almost all of them will, but it's about getting people to come to here. That's it. I also have some other stuff coming up that I cannot talk about yet. All right, I just went to the video and my comment is, no, stop. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Come on.
Telemundo presenta el más reciente éxito mundial de la televisión turca. Creía tener la vida perfecta.
Before I jump to anything,
Ways of talking about how they
let
want
me
to hurt me
just...
because I'm some homophobic, transphobic piece of shit, menace, copyright abuser that doesn't...
No, my comment's still... My comment's still there, but he hid the invitations that I politely invited him on and said that he would not have to engage with my audience because you know that trolls would show up and be assholes. So I kind of understand. And I'm not bringing him here to be harassed. That's not the intent. So that I would shut the chat down so the assholes would be kept at bay. and we would just have a discussion, not a debate, have a discussion and be like, hey, what's up with this? When you said that you were hacked here, what happened? I'm sure he'll try to flip it and play the victim. The guy who thinks that everyone's cancel culture, that everyone's a victim, little Jimmy. I'm sure he would do that, but I would ensure that he would not be harassed in any way. And I'm not saying that from a sarcastic perspective. I would pay for his VPN. I would shoot him the money for a VPN if he doesn't have one.
You rape my wife in front of me, hold me down and make me watch, bash my head in with a hammer until my eyes bleed out. They're going to slit my throat and watch the blood come out of my mouth. Very graphic ways of talking about how they...
Yeah, he doesn't want to actually address it. Yes, these things are horrible that he's saying, but if he wants to leave it that, no, I'm not going on there for an interview, he would fucking totally, because he knows everything would be brought out in the open, and it would be proved beyond, it already is proved beyond a reasonable doubt, but it would be out of his own mouth, essentially, that he did what he did. So he doesn't want that to happen, and then he also wants to do this where he plays the victim, saying, look at the horrible things that are being done to me. No one's doing them to you, dude. Even the Young Turks say, like, it's not okay, but they get fucking horrible emails all the time telling them, threatening them, and it's wrong. But it's part, unfortunately, of this business. On second thought, it probably because he's seen my community post. I tagged him as a joke. Cucumber casting couch photo. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. My editor is not a fan of me saying that I'm not making my conventional content anymore. But YouTube is the product that I offer. Has not been the product they've wanted me to offer for a very long time. I just tiptoed around their rules. This was kind of like they were giving me the hint without directly telling me, whether they realize it or not.
They want to murder me because I'm some homophobic, transphobic piece of shit menace, copyright abuser that doesn't belong on the platform. These are talking points that Review Tech USA and the Act Man have put out there. And it's because of these talking points they've inspired hatred. And I need to talk about this as a content creator, as a YouTuber, and as a person, as a husband, as somebody who is just a human being in the world dealing with a true injustice on the platform, which is larger YouTubers using that influence when they don't get the result they want.
Yep. Here is the thing. No one bullied you. We called you out on the stupid shit that you did, which is irrefutable, and the horrible things that you have said multiple times over and over again, which you have not apologized for anything. No one's trying to cancel you. No one's trying to attack you. I have had, anyway, nothing personal against you. And even though I dislike you now, I don't want to see you bothered or harassed in any way, shape, or form. Not in the slightest. You keep bringing this up because you want everyone to think, including YouTube, that I weaponize my audience against you when I don't. Just like talk shows and radio show hosts have done for years, you are a crazy public figure that I commented on your videos, not anything on your personal life. I don't know anything about your personal life. I've made jokes and commented on your bad takes. You are making it bigger than that to look like the victim. And you know what? You know what? Congratulations, it's worked. Because YouTube, at least from what they're saying without saying it, isn't actually worried about justice. They're worried about the optics of what their choice looks like. Take that as you may.
They don't get to just demand YouTube around like the...
Thank you very much, K-Pitts. Or I'll be on here, the live streams, but things are being explored.
bullies they are, and YouTube gives in, then they start painting everybody as a conspiracy theorist.
He deleted the comments where I politely invited him on, even telling him that I will disable the comments, so he has no one will be able to say anything nasty to him. You going to say that I didn't say it, Quantum? Yes, it's exactly what he's going to do. And he's going to be believed even better. Are you going to play Sekiro Shadows? Yes, absolutely. I've already tried some of it. It's fucking awesome. Hard as fuck, but it's fucking awesome.
A sympathizer towards hatred and labeling me as hatred. The fact is, this is happening because they don't like me and they want me removed off the platform.
Dude, why would I just not like you? Think about it. Why would I just not like you? Like, give me a logical reason. What? Like, there's no reason behind it. I'm friends with Dreamcast Guy. I've called out his bad takes. There's people who've called me, Griffin Gaming's called me out on my bad takes. 7th level. Because I called him out in a quote tweet. He's gonna said he's gonna troll the shit out of me, and I'm gonna embrace it. Not that I'm gonna troll you. I haven't trolled you, Quantum. You could make it like I have, but I haven't trolled you in the slightest. I have called you out on the dumb shit that you've said.
And we're going to talk about all of this. I don't care what side of the argument you sit on, but there is some...
I know my wait, now is my comment completely gone? Stop. Come on, man. I can only take so much. There's only so much medical marijuana in the world, son.
Where your
Hold on.
shipping address types itself. There's no
Let me
place
go in
like
order just to make sure.
These are talking points that Review Tech USA and the Actman have put out there. And it's because of these talking points...
It's still there. My comment's still there. My comment's still there. And it's gotten 58 likes, too. The invitation is gone, though. The invitation... and it's interesting, too, because he only has up his reply, and I know what he's doing, too. See, you're manipulating the narrative here by not having my replies up, which is okay, because I recorded my replies that were on your stream, and people see here they're on your stream, because he wants to make it like I'm not answering to his response like I have nothing to say. Dude, I've been doing this shit a long time, bro. I know how this game works. Not perfect. I'll make mistakes, and I have made mistakes. But from the mistakes I made from being dumb, but I have the humility to learn from my mistakes. That's why I've improved as a content creator. I own up to my shit. I don't try to sweep it under the rug. So let's see. Yes. YouTube needs a competitor that will treat the creators right. Absolutely. The only reason YouTube is acting like this is because they can't. They are a monopoly. They're a monopoly that generally has, until now, has been pretty good to me. But without a doubt, they are kind of not in their defense, I will too, because I'll be objective, not by choice, but they have, it's just how it worked out. And human beings are stubborn, man. To get them to go to another platform is like pulling teeth. Is this guy truly trying to play the victim? Of course. I don't understand what's going on in his head. Well, he's also being enabled to do so. They're believing him. Even when I show things like what I just showed there, like he could say it didn't happen, and everyone's like, yeah, it didn't happen. Quantum said it. Even though he's lied about everything, we believe him. Tom LaHood, love you, Rich. Been a subscriber since 2011, over a decade. Holy shit, I'd hate to see you leap off the platform. I hope YouTube pulls their heads in. Well, technically right now I'm still here. You know, that's going to be that way for a while, so I'm just streaming. I'm not making regular videos. Remember, kids, vegans cannot be homophobic because they're vegans. I don't even know what that is. The weakest. That tells you that he knows that the evidence is valid. He's thinking, oh, fuck. I can't talk about any of this stuff because then I'll trip up and they can prove all the shit I'm saying I'm full of shit. I don't eat meat, so of course I'm not homophobic. G-Million, nothing is as serious as DSP's chicken sandwich. So after all this, he makes his case for us. The fact that he is unwilling to accept your offer to talk to you. Why do you think I did it? Now, that wasn't a rhetorical offer, because if he turned around and said, yo, let's go. Rich, tomorrow I'm coming on your show. Cool. It would happen. Quantum, I'm waiting. So after all this, so the fact is, yeah, it's a big man with a big mouth. Yeah. Because he could be safe in front of his camera and not have any of his views questioned, and he could go through here and homogenize the comments. Thank fuck YouTube doesn't delete him when you write him, though. So I could prove. You know how I know that he hid these? He probably hid these real quick, too, because likes, there's likes from 19 of the accounts probably being his own and 3 of them being actual followers. But these don't have any likes. He was probably sitting there like, I'm telling you, man, I know how this shit works. He was probably sitting there. Did he reply? Did he reply? Like refreshing. And as soon as he saw those, he instantly hid them because he didn't want people to see that I politely invited him on the show because it would make him look awful. But do you think I'm not going to show people, Quantum? Do you think I'm not going to show people? Come on, dude. Why do you think I filmed it right away? Because I knew you would do something like that. And you did. I'm shocked, Captain Predictable. He doesn't, and I'm not going to stop making him, because if he's going to put out these fucking lies about me and no one's going to protect me, you're goddamn right I'm going to talk. He's not a troll. He is a troll, but he's a content creator. This isn't like Bob37506 saying that I'm a pedo in the fucking chat. It's a content creator that, on top of it, Angie Nash, thank you, that YouTube has sided with. So I have to defend what the fuck he's saying towards me. He has a small group of people that believe him. Yes, absolutely, Cheddar. You're not flagging is the equivalent to be arguing about politics and not voting. I've explained it before, clearly. First off, with this situation, YouTube may bite me in the ass and say I'm false flagging right now. Am I wrong? Secondly, I enjoy that this stuff stays up. I also have saved this video on my other computer because it's evidence. If I, like that video, for example, perfect example of, and I actually flagged that video. I'm actually in a weird way thankful YouTube never took it down. I flagged the video where the asshole paid an actress to read a script saying that I sexually assaulted someone at a job and used my power at the job, which if you go by the time that when that video was made and the time they said it happened, I was like part-time at Radio Shack. I assure you I had zero fucking power. They said that I used my power what I had done, and I was broke, to keep her quiet at a job where no women worked at, too, on top of it. So, and the troll admitted he paid somebody. Like, he can't hide that. Oh, God. So that's why I don't flag, because sometimes it's in your best interest to leave it be. Because if I flagged that video and it was gone, it would be hearsay, essentially. I showed it on stream. Why am I looking at my Twitter? What happened? No, of course he wasn't being enabled. He would be off the fucking platform if YouTube actually went by their rules. QTV is a narcissistic liar. He and Amber Heard are the same. If they believe the sky is green, they would go to the grave saying it, and you need a DSP laugh, and you got one. Thank you, Nishan. I appreciate it. What's up, Rich? So I guess you fix a YouTube thing? I didn't fix anything. This is, we are not fixed. I'm not talking about any of that, Nathan. I'm not going to talk about that.
Thing that has to change here, because now it is spilling over into real world conduct of hatred and to malice that can lead to even worse. So I am here to try to clear up some of these fallacies.
No, you're not. You're here to call me and say a bunch of fucking lies about me again, which I have disproven. But YouTube's telling you it's okay. And I'm here for it because I get to prove you wrong again and again and again with evidence. And yeah, I've made other videos private on this account, so you can't say I harassed you, which I didn't. But they're still here, proving everything you said wrong. And I'm about to do it again. Let's have fun.
So please try to listen unbiasedly, as, again, I'm just trying to set the record straight for anyone willing to actually listen
Yeah, dude, no kidding, GamerX.
to the facts. The Act Boy has created a lynch mob. I never ban-evaded. I never doxed anyone. Not a homophobe. I mean, what more can I really say?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You did it all.
YouTube, the beautiful thing about this, is a platform that has their own policies. And the
What do you have on me for Twitter, Trey? That, let me look. It says I'm live, but when you click it, black screen. I mean, there's 27. Let me look again. RTU streams. No, I'm live, bro. Might be something with your browser. Don't worry, bro. Where you go, we'll follow, man. Thank you, dude. And I mean, that's something else I'll thank YouTube, too, is they helped me build a platform that no matter what happens, again, I don't think they're going to permaban me from the platform. I can almost guarantee it. As a matter of fact, it's like a 99.9% chance that will not happen, if not higher, which is saying something. But I appreciate that they let me build this platform that if something happens, I could take it with me. And a lot of you guys will support me. Decent amount, I should say. Can I turn the volume up? Let me see. Yeah, his volume's kind of low, man. Well, we're talking about a Quantum TV video. At least it's in mono.
The ultimate authority has come out and told him, I didn't do any of this stuff. Now, that's not good enough for him, and he...
The ultimate authority, pause a second, that you were fighting with and said that they gave you the wrong... But it's when it's in his favor, it becomes the ultimate authority. And the people that call out the tax fraud get punished for calling it out. It just, we got a lot to go. We're just at the beginning. Even in this, God, really a minute. I need to shut the fuck up. Yes, I've had many farts that smell like Lay's potato. Man, my fart smells delicious.
No, Daddy, no. Cucumbers.
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 That's what we need, a pay-per-view event where DSP and Asmongold both yell cucumbers at each other. I would pay for that. That's the new creator clash, the cucumber clash.
He didn't get his way. So he then tries to come up with other talking points. But the fact is...
You know what, dude? Here is the thing, too. I'm going to say something else, Quantum. If you two... This wouldn't even be a big deal if... I would have just all right, that's, YouTube did, I don't think they made the right choice, but if they just, if no one else, it came back to bite them in the ass, and they just said, all right, we're leaving we're leaving Quantum TV on the YouTube platform. Yeah, okay, it's irrefutable evidence that he did what he did, but whatever, this is the choice we made. And it didn't have the other insane after effects, like the demonetization. Yes, I know it was about his tweets, supposedly, with Ackman. And yes, they were dumb tweets, but obviously sarcastic. I got a strike out there saying that the highlight clip I had from the Ackman video was too sexual. It was cyberbullying. Dude, Camelot 331 now has to have all of his videos manually reviewed. That's what people, it's like, not only did you get away scot-free, which if it stopped at that, all right, whatever. What are you going to do? Then I would have just scratched my ass and went on my way. But now for the repeated fucking things you did, not only did YouTube not do anything, which if it stopped at that would have been fine. We get punished for it? No. No. So I can't have YouTube to protect me. So you're a content creator, technically not a troll. This is a public video. You're a public figure. I'm a public figure. Let's discuss. This ain't harassment. This is me talking about the claims you are making against me. if it is seen as anything else, then you're just fucking wrong. And I'm not just talking to Quantum TV.
I never doxed anyone, and there will never be any proof or any evidence of it happening. And anyone who asks for proof or evidence of what I said or where I said it, where did I release this or this personal information of his, everyone who asks where and to link specifically where I'm doxing the Act Man is immediately a conspiracy theorist just trying to take my side, a Quantum TV sympathizer. They're siding with hate, and it's all of this bullshit. Because he's not getting his way from these people. And it's quite simple.
Plenty of people got the notification tonight. There's 2,500 fucking people here.
They're not joining his mob. Now, one of the talking points they've been trying to camp.
I don't have a mob. I would discourage a mob. I would ban anybody. As a matter of fact, I'm not looking for a gold star, but someone, when I think it was when I said I was retiring from doing main news. Someone said, let's dox Quantum TV. And as soon as I saw the fucking comment, I deleted it because I don't want that. And I'm not looking for accolades for it. That's what should be done. If I saw that in this comment section, I would hope either my mods would, or if I saw it, I would delete it. I don't want you doxed.
Cancel me with for the longest time is saying that I'm some homophobic. You guys, the whole spiel that they.
Thank you, Nabosh. I appreciate huge support from Serbia. I love seeing people from around the world. I love knowing that there's support from everywhere. Keep fighting the good fight. Thank you. And I have some surprise in store. I just can't talk about them yet.
Push out. Let me just kind of put this out there. It'd be very hard to be a vegan like I am and be homophobic.
How? What does the food you consume have to do with you being homophobic or not? What does that even mean? It's like me saying, well, I take a shit, so obviously I don't like butt sex. What does it have to do with anything? What? How does that prove if you're not racist or homophobic? Like, dude, we have all this evidence against you. You're linked social media where you have hateful posts on multiple different platforms. That's not proof. The same platforms that were linked on your YouTube that you shut down while I had them live on stream. That's not proof. But you're saying proof is the food that you consume. No. Well, I thought, thank you for, I was thinking that. I was going to say it, but let me hold back. Hitler was vegetarian. He was too, wasn't he? Oh, God. I can't put that on I'm a vegetarian. Maybe I could put I'm a vegetarian. Yeah, it's pretty, I was pretty sure of that. Yeah, dude, where do you eat a cucumber, Quantum? You're saying that those pictures were equivalent, I think he said this, of sexual assault. It's a cucumber. You eat it. It goes in your mouth. It was a poorly photoshopped cucumber, which YouTube agreed with, apparently. I guess cucumbers, I don't know, man. Those sexual objects. Oh, God.
Vegan literally can't be homophobic.
No, it's not letting them win. It's letting, first off, from a selfish perspective, the domain, I get to I don't have to censor myself here. Yeah, the streams will get the yellow dollar sign and I'll make 5 cents from ad revenue, but people get the real me that they sub to for years. that I couldn't show on my main channel because I have to put tape over my mouth with virtually everything and have to pick topics that I used to talk about. Man, I miss talking about because that was the stuff that used to catch my attention. Like when the kid killed his mom and attempted to rape her because she took away his Call of Duty, he took away his Xbox 360. Like, it's the darkness of life, and it's not that I enjoy it. It's horrifying. That's a horrible thing to happen. But I like discussing the things that are, life can be horrible, and to just ignore them because advertisers don't like them. Well, depending. If you could be CNN and people could be literally getting bombed to death and there'll be an Applebee's ad. That's something that really happens. But people came to me for, even if it was tech related or just, I used to give political takes. I remember talking about ISIS and showing their training recruitment video. That's the stuff that I'm impassioned about. I can't talk about that anymore. I haven't been able to really talk about that since 2017. Now, my editor has argued because he thinks my choice here is a bad choice. Let's just be honest. That's fine, and I respect his opinion. Rich, this barely happened since 20. Like, it barely happened because I had to be very selective and cherry pick. And even there's some videos that I thought wouldn't be demonetized. And I know there's content creators here right now here watching. I see check marks. Like a day later, it would get demonetized. It's gotten somewhat better, but it's never been the same since 2017. Who's messaging me? So, tremendous vegan, and let me tell you something. This sounds like something Donald Trump would say. Well, he's not a vegan. I know he loves his beef. Tremendous beef. But, like, he would be like, Geraldo, I am the most pro-LGBTQ, even though you've heard me say homophobic things. How can I be homophobic? How can I be homophobic? I'm a vegetarian.
Try to relax your anus.
Yeah, Pixel Cat, that is true too. YouTube was the Wild West, which in some ways was good. Those were like the peak Filthy Frank days. I miss those days. But obviously, as the platform grows, it couldn't have stayed like that. I'm not saying that was the way it should have been either. But a balance. Not where it's like, oh, you're talking about EDP just because you're talking about him and not showing or mentioning anything he did. Just talking, oh, that video has to be demonetized because someone may go outside of YouTube and take an extra 5 minutes to look up what he did. Like, come on, man. It's not the same platform. And people didn't tune into me to just hear, like, whether you like my humor or not, that's what they tuned in for. And if I can't give that, and I haven't been able to give that, here I can. And I'll put highlight videos from my streams up starting next week on my main channel. Thank you, Joe Domain. I appreciate that. What is No Daddy No from? Does someone know the stream?
No, Daddy, no. No, Daddy, no. No, Daddy, no.
Yeah, and he thinks that it's irrefutable evidence because he's a vegan. Whoop-de-doo. Dude, I'm sure there are plenty of homophobic vegans on this planet. Been a fan since 2014. I think it's horrible how YouTube is treating you. Hopefully things improve soon. I don't think they will. Also, what's your BRB? Which one? This one? Gotta add the birds. That is rival turf south of the border, and I add the birds in. The birds make it. It's funny because there are YouTube vids of people sucking on cucumbers sexually, yet YouTube leaves those up because they, dude, what it also can be is someone made multiple mistakes here. Maybe it is not that they're looking at the optics. Someone just totally fucked up at YouTube and they're looking for like Flashback Turtle. I saw he sent me a message. I'm going to get to it in a second. They don't want to admit that they screwed up. What is this? Holy shit. Dude, why was that so angry? Listen to Google Fish's fart. That was excellent. I'm thinking that it is optics. I'm trying to find the nicest way to say it because I'm not racist and people try to make it like I am racist. I do think, which I'm fucking not, and anyone who says it could go fuck themselves, but I do think that plays a lot into it. They don't want the optics of, oh wow, look at these 1 million+ sub YouTubers going after, fill in the words.
If I'm so homophobic, why would I support their businesses? It doesn't make any...
So wait, hold on. You're saying that only gay people like run like vegan grocery stores? It's like, what is this? This is insane. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I don't want to talk about any of that, Insomnia. I don't take it that I don't want to answer your super chat. Someone asked him about the vegan thing in the comments, and he replied with, "You clearly aren't..." Dude, it doesn't make any sense. What does the food that he ingests have to do with if he's homophobic or not? And what are you saying? It's only... Yeah, what does that mean? So you're stereotyping vegans like, oh, only vegans own gay people own vegan grocery stores.
Any sense whatsoever. But they don't care about logic. They just want to lie, frankly. Now, let's be very real. Let's talk about why they're saying this. 5 years ago, I was hacked. Yeah, let's say that again. 5 years ago, I was hacked, okay?
So why, when years later, when you have the accounts up for years, did you leave the tweets up? Why, even in more recent times, did you do crazy things that fit that you still are this way? Like putting up that Stop the FOMO is a Satanist. Why you still bring up things that just kind of give the breadcrumbs away that obviously it was you. And you've had the accounts for years after you were hacked. Why did you keep the tweets up? Don't tell me you don't know how. Dude, you literally know how to selectively hide comments by showing that I invited you on the show. You hid those and just kept up your reply to make it like you owned me. Don't tell me you don't know how to delete comments, dude.
It was nasty, okay? But here's the bigger picture that nobody understands. Everybody asks, why were those...
Yeah, and no one's stepping in to do anything, so I'm going to continue to discuss it. Tickled Bruno.
Try to relax your anus, your shoulders.
It's time to get rid of that fart. That fart is old.
Tweets left up.
And for people saying I need to find a new applause, I've looked. All the applauses are shit. This is the only one that kind of fits into the rhythm of my show. Out of curiosity, do you think this situation will grow large enough that YouTube can no longer ignore it? That's why I think it needs to continue being discussed. And now we're seeing like the Daily Dot pick it up. I showed Dexarto made an article.
Up for so long. Let's be real, okay? My PlayStation, Xbox, emails, all this shit got hacked, okay? My priority was not...
So my stuff has gotten hacked too, dude. And if someone put that stuff up on my accounts, you know what I've done? I've deleted it. You said it. You never thought it would get to this level. That's how you really feel. They're even like you put up, just to show you this guy's MO. He's also in the conspiracy theory that the election was stolen. He's a COVID conspiracy theorist. You name it, that's him. And he thought it was never going to leave his bubble. His stupid ass fucking Elden Ring review sent a nuke into that bubble and bursted hard. Exactly, Mr. Awesome. If he was hacked, he would have made at least a video or something about it, make it public at the time it happened and not years later, of course. But, dude, this is the same guy that's trying to say, of course I'm not homophobic, I'm vegan. Because that makes sense for reasons. You know, like anyone else. Not even just... Like, even like if someone at an office their account got hacked. Someone who just works 9 to 5 and they have a Twitter. Anybody, even like, you get rid of that shit. Oh my God. And you know, and he just so happened to be able to delete everything and have full control of them as I was live streaming it, which again, those live streams are still there, Quantum. They're not deleted, they're private. All those accounts got hacked at the same time. Yeah, and he deleted them all at the same, and he you should put a boo. Nah, maybe. So he's a vegan. No wonder he's so miserable. Some vegan food's really fucking good. I don't think he'd be miserable. I mean, look, I eat meat, but...
Twitter. As big of a shock as that may be for some people, my priority was never Twitter. Because think about it. My Twitter got hacked. I got the fucking account back. Great. Okay. I'm moving on to more important stuff, like my PlayStation that has my payment information. Hello. Actual money. Okay. I'm trying to focus on other shit that's like...
So Quantum says only gays own vegan stores, but Quantum, you are vegan. That's a very, very good observation. Well, he doesn't own the store. Hold on. I'm sorry. He doesn't own the store. And what does that even mean? Like, dude, there's plenty of straight people I know that are vegan. Like, oh yeah, of course, I can't be homophobic. It's only gay people that own vegan food establishments. No, that's not true. Hey, Rich, watch you for years, man. First time watching your streams. Hope the future gets... It's already looking plenty bright. Plenty bright. It's not a dark time. This was, if you really think about it, this was kind of an inevitable... Eventually, YouTube was really going to be put to task. This had to happen eventually. Whether it was Quantum TV or something else crazy, this was eventually going to happen. So here we are. You know?
It's like more important, like, I don't know, my email that has all of my main shit for my business on it, okay? Which, by the way, still to this day, one of those main email accounts, still I've never gotten back. I have issued so many complaints to Yahoo, called them so many times, and they told me, yeah, unfortunately, we can't let you back in your account unless you remember the password from all those years ago when I set it up. Problem is, that was one of my OG emails that I had from like fucking middle school, and I just kept it as an adult. So that kind of stuff bites you in the ass. And so I've still been fighting this. This is nothing new, okay?
Yeah, dude, people try to get, like, I would say yearly, people try to get into my accounts. But you know what? You get them back. Or if you don't get them back, which you did get back the Twitter account, so this is completely null and void with that, then you say, look, the shit that was put up, just like I made a video about the fake-ass replies, congratulations, you're a winner of whatever. I made a video saying, hey, guys, that's not me. Just want to put out a public service announcement. They don't address it 5 years later on an account that they could delete in real time where the tweets were up as I was showing them live on stream directly on your Twitter. So it's stop.
And this concept that I was targeted because I did TV reviews that people disagreed with, back then, I'll tell you what it was. It was the LG C7. I didn't like the C7, and I didn't like Xbox. And those two communities ganged up on me. Big fucking surprise. This is now a gift.
Dude, communities gang up all the time, man. It's not right, but that's how people are on the fucking internet. That's the reality of it. You just can't accept it.
And a theme. Xbox gamers and Elden Ring gamers coming together and attacking me. People in communities that band together don't like me and they attack me. Review Tech USA had an impersonation account on his channel as a...
Dude, the mod changed his name and everyone knew it was the fake Quantum TV. Stop using that as evidence. The fact that everything terrible you ever said ever for years upon years on end debunks all that.
Try to relax your anus.
All right, I need to go use the bathroom, and then when I get back, I'm going to shut up more, which it's hard to because he says something ridiculous every 10 seconds so we can get through this. And,
Your shoulders.
know I'm not shutting the fuck up. I've been pausing every 5 seconds. Which is annoying. I'll be the first to admit it, but I will... The birds are still on. But in my defense, slightly, he says something ridiculous every 5 seconds, so that's why I keep stopping. It's like...
The moderator for the longest time, confusing everybody and knew about it. Okay, the people that don't like me have this weird habit of wanting to be me and make me look like I'm saying things that I'm not saying.
Yeah, dude, people, it happens still to this day with me all the fucking time. Well, dude, obviously Quantum TV with the EE in the EE is not Quantum TV.
Their goal is not to hack my accounts, to delete the accounts. It's to take it over and pose as me. You don't believe me? There's a guy literally that took my old Twitter handle. He took my old Twitter handle and started making a channel.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive that's literally, yeah. I had an old Twitter handle and someone took it too. That happens all the time. Like, why are you making it like this is such groundbreaking shit that you've only had to deal with? Perpetual victim who thinks he's not a victim.
Profile picture still up there, and he's still saying things, and that actually still confuses some people to this day.
No, people have tried to say it was you, and I was like, yeah, I almost could guarantee that's not you, and I will not post any of those tweets. You're the one who says I don't put out, unless I could guarantee the information about you, I don't put it out. I still don't know if that Discord post was actually valid, but it is sure funny. Funny as hell. Just sending this to remind chat, if Quantum TV was here, he would have a check mark by his... No, he doesn't have a check mark, because you have to have 100,000 plus subs to have a check mark, I believe. That's not true. I swear I have gay friends that will definitely say he's an... I guess I'm not allowed to say they say that's bullying, which I don't understand. It's not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with if his sexual preference is... Whatever his sexual preference is, so long as it's consenting adults. But apparently saying that, according to YouTube, is bullying... But I'm not attacking his sexual preference or religion. I'm just saying I smell a lot of American Beauty syndrome going on here. If you've seen that movie, you know Chris Cooper's character. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay? I can't tell you how many people can just take a profile picture and take my name because they're allowed to name their...
Why are you making this like this is such groundbreaking, shocking? Yes, people try to impersonate people all the time. Not even just public figures on the internet, dude. Color me shocked. Yeah.
Channel whatever they want, impersonate me, and say whatever they want to say. It happens. And I'm sorry to say, I'm more concerned about my finances being compromised, my bank accounts, all this stuff being compromised because somebody got in my email and all this other shit, my business actually going into some dangerous territory, because that's the priority. Okay? Like, and the thing is, all of this is not even public business. This isn't anyone's business, right? Nobody...
Holy shit, you remember Antisocial Fat Man? I can't believe I missed that. Yeah, dude, I was really sad when he passed away. He was so young, too. He had some, like, the thing is, he had these super low production value videos, but he spoke so eloquently and in so much detail in his reviews. He would have gone places if he was still alive. He definitely would have had, like, a 6-figure sub count, maybe even bigger, if he was still around. His life was taken way too early. It was pulmonary embolism, I think, that he passed away from.
Nobody needs to know this, but they try to make it a bigger deal than it is, and they try to say, well, you left those tweets, so clearly you care. Twitter was not a priority, and it just so...
Dude, anyone who said... I don't care if it was, like, Instagram, for example. If someone was... At minimum, what I would do, not with shit like that, I would have taken it down. If someone hacked my Instagram, that I'm not on much, which I have control of, it's not hacked. It'd be like, Rich, someone's saying this, someone's saying... People have even pretended to be me on Twitter and made it look like my account and saying, like, yeah, that's not me. I instantly come out. I don't say something, especially along those lines, about what was allegedly said it was him. Allegedly said by someone else. I would have been like, holy shit, I would never have wished that on the LGBTQ community. It is not me that said that. You said nothing because it was in your weird little echo chamber that you thought was never going to leave your echo chamber. because you're a dumbass and it's the internet. Of course, eventually it was going to be found out. Less than 5 seconds. Let me show you again. There's a lot more people than usually here. Let me post a tweet. I can't let this go. This is his thing. Maybe that's why Review Tech US. Oh, first off, J Station. Oh, I don't even know what his deal is. What is going on with him? What is going on? Do I have to really go into J Station now? Dude, what is he? Why is he talking about me? I must be somewhat relevant now since he's looking to clout chase off me. What is it? Oh, he's posting. Well, this is where I used the homophobic slur, which I apologized for. And maybe that's why RT got so up I thought he was gay. It's the worst possible thing, according to him. See, dude, what are you, bored today? Hey, I mean, I'm also humbled in a way, J Station. I guess you think I'm relevant enough to give you some clout. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, the apology, I've already shown it here. I posted literally an hour after this was said. Never said it again since. For some reason, out of nowhere, J Station. Well, let's begin this story, okay? Then we'll get back to crying TV. Well, he deleted that tweet because I roasted him here. Where is it? So he slid into my DMs. I'm not going to release the rest of the DM. I just thought this part was funny. J Station just DM'd me asking if I was gay. Here was my response. Richard. J Station. No. I don't want to go anywhere near his home. I don't want anything to do with him outside of YouTube. He makes a video about me. I will respond in kind. I want nothing to leave the internet. I know you're joking, by the way. It's funny in the video that he looks like he has an antenna on his head. Honestly, my thing was looking forward every day with you to come on RGT85 Fossil Swan. He'll come. I'm going to have RGT85. I think RGT85 is a huge boner today because the game is good. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So anyway, after seeing your page on Twitter, I came to the conclusion you have high possibility of being gay. I just want to ask you. I saw you for years, never thought about it. I just want to know. I wrote back to him, yes, I am, and I am gay for you. Which, whether I am or what does it matter? Who cares? So then I post that. Now let's go back to 3 a.m. station. So maybe that's why RTU got so upset. I thought he was gay. I wasn't upset. I just fucked with you. Who was upset? I want the real J Station back. Mothrola being banned from YouTube. Suck my ass. Well, he wants YouTube. That guy wants YouTube to suck his ass. Someone linked me. I want to know if he pulled the Ackman and just never apologizes for anything. What is seeking job, Sika? Dude, I'll J Station. I'll make a public tweet at you and link you the apology. So far, the Ackman complains about Quantum TV's anti-gay stuff and tweets anti-gay slur, same as RTU. When did I ever tweet an anti-gay slur? I never tweeted that. When? Ackman complains about getting videos removed, and he tries to get Tommy's video taken down. Same as the R2, he has flagged more videos that I could count on two hands. Who did I flag, dude? Minus what someone said they admitted they hired someone for a script. Who did I flag? I've showed my flagging history. There's like 12 flags from like 2009, and all of them were justifiable. And you want to know how you know it was? I went on Andy Worski's podcast when he was still on YouTube, and they were even like, oh, yeah, damn, someone tried to say you sexually assaulted someone and lied. Yeah, that's justifiable. Andy Worski's podcast said that. Let that sink in. I have large nipples, but I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you.
I am thoroughly tickled.
My elderly father almost fell for a PCH scam. What is a PCH scam? Larry O, Mr. Super Chat. Timothy, Richard, Timothy. And I've been on YouTube since 2000. I have to say this has to be the dumbest drama ever. It's amazing. Over a video game of all things. Just so everything goes back to normal soon. See what happens. Quantum V needs to own up and stop acting like a child. Well, we're on to another child here. This is this guy, man. What the fuck is a PCH scam? Now I have to know. I'll look it up after we talk. I have large nipples. Well, so do I. I have dinner plate nipples. Anyway, speaking of
Review Tech has talked so much shit about me in my past, bro. So, hey, dude, I guess.
Why is he, dude, bro? Why have you never
Dude,
responded?
you deserve it, especially from me, man. You look like a huge fucking hypocrite. That's why you put up that false front about you loving gay people so much with your fucking rainbow flags and your two cocks.
He just say JKB liked my. What was your tweet? I got to see it. No, dude. First off, you're wrong. I have 3 cocks right here. And everyone could hold that one friggin' video up to me that I owned up to. I've always been pro LGBTQ. I remember when the law was passed. I remember calling out Mike Pence when he was governor. When he was trying to pass the religious freedoms bill where he wanted people, someone could turn down if there's a gay couple that walks in. This is way before any of this shit. To a restaurant and there are Christians there that don't believe in homosexual. They could turn down their business. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So don't hand me that shit, dude. You don't know me.
2 roosters, whatever. But, bro, you hate gay people. You think they're fucking losers. Did you apologize for that? Where's the fucking apology, man? Did you do?
Oh, sure, yeah. I could, let's, pull up that banger of an apology. Review. I think I could even, because I remember the title very well. Probably for this reason. I said something. Yep, here it is. Hey, J Station, here you go, bro. Oh,
this is the air outside your house. Sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold, and it always wants to get inside.
Skip it up and that up. Fun fact, I'm pretty damn sure there was not ads on there originally. Just thought of that now.
This is a video that I feel that I have to make. I hate when other people on YouTube don't take responsibility for things that they've done until their feet are to the flames and they have no choice to. If you see all the drama...
I have 4 cocks. Ah, yes, that is very true.
That happens on YouTube, you realize that this happens all the time. I'm sure there's going to be a video made of what happened, but I rather it come from my mouth than wait until I have no choice but to talk about it. And I rather,
I won't show the whole thing. We'll only show a couple minutes because I want to get back to the other shit.
Take responsibility for my actions instead of being forced to take responsibility for my actions. So what happened? Well, I was on Periscope.
All right. Point being, I said something regrettable, and it's my own fault. So there it is. There is the apology, J Station.
Delete the apology?
No, it's still there. It's still there with 135,000 views, bro.
Did you? Because you seem to be complaining about Quantum hating people so much, and YouTube sides with hate. So are you going to be happy if they removed you too? Because you side with hate, bro. What's up? What's up? I guess that's why you got so offended. I thought you were gay, bro.
I actually showed right in the DM. I did not get offended. I just said that, hey, babe, you're kind of hot. Where was the offense? I just said, yeah, I'm gay for you. I wasn't offended. Good evening, Rich. How tickled are we today?
I am thoroughly tickled.
Yes. Here's number 2.
I'm not gonna put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you. No, Daddy, no.
Wow.
You get it all.
You're a hypocrite. So is Ackman. You guys are best friends.
Hold on, let's see what else he has to say. Again, I feel very humbled. He wouldn't have talked about me before because he knows about he just proved too he knows about my videos, but I guess I wasn't relevant enough at the time. So thank you. I'm very humbled, J Station, that you think I'm relevant enough that you have to respond to.
Review Tech, what are you actually mad about Quantum for, bro? Tell me what you're fucking mad about. You think gay people are fucking losers, and Quantum said some fucked up shit in the past too, okay? He's striking...
First off, no matter how wrong what I said was, which it was, and I owned up to it, I just showed the evidence right there. How could you even compare that one thing to he wants to see the community murdered, dead, shot? But I'm expecting J Station to be bright. What am I doing?
Fucking videos? Okay, you're...
Oh, of course it's desperate for attention. I'm just shocked he's coming to me for it. Sending all the love from the Hucks. Thank you very much, Katie. I appreciate it.
Fucking hella YouTubers. So shut the fuck up, bro. You got no right to fucking talk. Zip. Nothing. Nothing, bro. None. Shut up. Shut your fucking mouth, dude.
He should be a lawyer. He makes excellent cases. Him and Quantum TV should actually team up and be a power duo of lawyers. Because Quantum TV says, obviously, I'm not homophobic. I'm a vegan. Your Honor, imagine Quantum TV, and here's the thing. He thinks that's a great rebuttal. He genuinely thinks that's a great rebuttal. He probably would go like, Your Honor, I know there's irrefutable evidence to prove that I've said horrible things on countless different platforms, countless times, but I have the evidence right here to prove that I am not homophobic and I did not violate YouTube's terms of service. All right, Mr. Quantum TV, what is your evidence that you have? Well, ma'am, well, Your Honor, I'm a vegan. Well, now the fucking case is closed. That's irrefutable evidence. If you're a fucking idiot. You know what? I'm getting real sick of people being mad for me in the LGBTQ. You said it 6 years ago. Get over it. QTV is horrible. You aren't. But, all right, Nabil. But it's also about, like I said before, the destabilization of the platform. Because he is a liability. That was the same with J Station. J Station, dude, there's plenty of people I can't stand J Station on the platform. I don't care if you have bad fucking takes, but you were another one that was going to cause an apocalypse with your baity fucking videos, or you tried to skirt around COPPA, making it like they were for adults due to the topics, and obviously they were meant for 6-year-olds, so that's how you got the view and the revenue, and you squeaked by COPPA. And also, Nabil, you're okay with a guy being on the platform that literally wants you. I know you are part of the LGBT community, but you're okay with someone on the platform who is triple down, wanting you more than that, wanting you dead. And even if you are, which you shouldn't be, you want someone that unstable on the platform? Nah, he ain't a washed-up homeless YouTuber. He is, with how much viewership he got, he probably has money to last him 7 fucking lifetimes. That's why he can sit here and have just do these stupid fucking takes.
Dude. He's fucking high in my I'm so fucking perfect.
Oh, I'm not perfect. I'm a giant fucked up, and I've fucked up many times in it, but I'm sure I'll fuck up in the future. I ain't high and mighty in the slightest. I fight a lot against cancel culture, J Station, if you actually looked into my history, but there are exceptions where people are out of fucking control.
YouTube stand with hate. You're a fucking idiot.
People keep saying that, and I'm going to check again. Let me go live. Yeah, it's fine with me, dude. A quail. Where would I find a fucking imitation? Maybe that's on Amazon. That actually might be. I don't know how many more birds I can fit on the fucking table.
That's what you are, dude. Get it together. Shut up now. Shut up.
Now, obviously, he's doing this just to stir up drama. I'm not stupid, but you would think, though. Obviously, or maybe, like I said, he's probably looking to just bait me. You would have taken the 3 seconds. Maybe Review Tech USA did make an apology, but that would be actual. Try it at 3 a.m. Maybe it'll work then. I miss Patrick. I missed he likes cucumbers and eggplants. Did I miss your last one? I apologize, man. I'm gay for you, too. Thank you, Patrick, for being gay for me. I appreciate it. But you understand what I'm saying, Nabil?
But honestly, man, when the fuck is it actually a big, fucking huge deal for people to tweet out the F word or whatever? Or say that, bro? I don't know, guys. I'm in my 30s, okay? And when I was in school, dude, this word came out of everyone's mouth. Literally.
He is unfortunately is right about. But here is the thing, J Station. Times change. And things that there was a time that there was blackface on television. Should that still be okay? I would say no. Yo, dude, Dr. Wasabi, his house must be like the Twilight. He has a wife. I would love to see the conversation dynamics between Quantum TV and his wife. Jay Stace is so confident himself he didn't need to look for any more evidence to verify his claims. His lawyer is Amber Heard. Dude, like I said to you, could you imagine him and like Quantum TV like teaming up to like be a lawyer in a courtroom? Quantum TV needs to have a Snickers. He gets a little homophobic when he's hungry. But, dude, he's vegan. Of course he can't be homophobic. It's proven that vegans cannot be homophobic. Oh, God. I can't believe he said that. I can't believe he fucking said that. I can't take it.
You're a F word. You're a F. Everybody say that shit. Everyone, bro.
Ah, Nabil, I'm sorry I misread it. Intro guy's ass, of course. J Station looks like. Yeah. What the fuck, Ken Everett? That's interesting, and I haven't changed anything. That's the first time I'm hearing it, too, so that must be something new.
Bro. And, considering
Ken.
that, I would say, like, more than half of the entire population is religious, and every fucking major religion don't like gay people, okay?
Is he really saying this? It does, dude, like, do you want to, like... Oh... Okay. I guess this is the route that he wants to go down.
So, why is this even like a
Yes,
huge hot take?
he said
to
that.
begin with? Okay.
Because you're going by religion on how people should be judged? Yeah, sorry, no. There's plenty of terrible takes that are in the Bible that people should not live by.
Okay. You gotta like understand that people aren't ditching their religion over wokeness of 2022. It's just not gonna happen. But
I
honestly, man, when the fuck is it actually
it's the same
a
one.
big...
So it's not a big deal that gay people are targeted. That's a real good take to have, J Station. That's an excellent take to have. That's a brilliant one. Your shoulders.
Your shoulders.
I'm not gay at all. I'm not gay. I'm not gonna put up rainbow fucking flags and shit and pretend I fucking love gay people, because I...
So you have to be gay to show support for the LGBTQ community? What the fuck does that Are you really like coming out and making it like you're brazen homophobic right now? Let's see where this goes. But he kind of already did that with the last one. Yeah, dude, this is rocket science right here. Captain Dusty Farts. Dude, yeah, bro, you literally tried to lie and pretend. That's why you got banned. You were skirting around TOS with every single fucking video. You tried to pretend that your girlfriend was dead to get viewership for a second channel. How do you not understand? Oh, but I'm talking to another narcissist here. You know how it's supposed to talk about people? It's a scent. I'm not sure what you mean, dude. As a vegan, how are you going to hate on cucumber, man? Yeah, they're cucumbers. They're supposed to go in your mouth. It's great you're speaking out despite YouTube punishing people for exposing this. But what am I doing here? I have condemned anyone bothering anybody. Don't bother J Station. Do what I'm doing right now. Make commentaries on his fucking stupid shit. I'm not saying that I would not want to see either of them. Either Actman 2. Don't want to see him bothered outside. I don't want to see him harassed. Quantum TV, I don't want to see him harassed in any way, shape, or form, or J Station. But am I going to call him a dumbass for his dumbass takes? Yes.
I actually don't give a fuck.
It looks like he's sitting in another room he's working on.
Give a shit what you do. I don't care. If you want to be gay, go do it. I don't give a fuck. But I definitely don't fucking like it.
Gay.
All right, I don't like it, or I'd be fucking doing it. I'm not gonna go do it.
Okay, so you're not attracted to people of the same sex, but why are you making it like such an awful thing? Rich, all this homophobia makes you want to listen to the Shoulders remix while kissing the turkey. Yes, you can have that, please.
Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your anus.
Maybe we have another American Beauty Syndrome man here, Nabil. You know what I'm talking about. Have you seen that movie?
I don't fucking hell fucking know. Hell fucking no. And if I had a son, I definitely don't want him to be fucking gay. I'll tell you that right now.
All right, he just went full homophobic. Good for him. To a stream dedic, yes, that actually sounds like a good idea. He actually liked how thin my LG C2 TV was. He's like, that's so thin. And I was like, it probably could fit between your ass crack, Ricky. And if he ever wants to try that, I'm willing. Yes, I'm spamming the applause. I'm spamming the fucking applause. J Station does not like my cocks. What are we going to do about that? I love birds.
Tell you that right fucking now. Am I fucking bigot because of that shit? No. No.
Yes, you are. That's exactly what a bigot would be. It's kind of like when Quantum TV said in I think it was a Discord post, I'm not homophobic. I just don't like gay people or something along those lines. I'm paraphrasing, but not by much. Yes, that's exactly what you are then. That makes you homophobic. Yes, you've seen the movie, so you know exactly what I'm talking about, Nabil. Because anyone who says stuff like this, in my opinion, it's like, it's either upbringing or both.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, he said I'm not homophobic, I'm anti-gay. That's being homophobic.
Okay? It's ridiculous, dude. The whole fucking, oh, gay people, this. Like, bro, it's fucking retarded, dude. Just let them do what the fuck they want to do. And they got to understand that a lot of fucking people are never going to be gay. Let's just be real.
But they're not trying to convince them to be gay. Oh, God. Why am I holding this on my head? It's not cold.
Here, okay? Like, majority of people are never going to be gay or the world would fucking end. Literally.
Oh, my God. This was a mistake. Okay. All right. We've had our fun. We've had our fun. Now let's get back to tickling. Yeah, that's exactly... He's just doing the opposite thing for clout. I understand it. I just... Like I said, I guess I'm relevant enough now for him to be talking about.
So happy.
I'm temporarily getting those Destiny concurrent viewership numbers on my stream, so...
And by the way, for everybody thinking I deleted it while Review Tech USA was streaming, like he likes to lie and say...
I didn't lie and say. I literally showed it in real time. I didn't lie about anything. I still have the stream. It's privated, but I still have it.
Tipster was the first person I saw streaming it, and I only deleted it while I was seeing Tipster stream, okay? Because I didn't...
No. Dude, I literally can prove you wrong, and I have proved it on stream. I was showing the tweet, and then I refreshed it again to see something else, and it was gone. Stop. You try to manipulate the narrative because you deleted things and changed things so people think you're not guilty. I have the receipts, literally. And what does it matter if you did it while Tipster was doing it? You still had those tweets up there for years on accounts that you had access to where people said horrible things, allegedly, when it was you, multiple fucking times. And until it went super public, because that's how you are, you've proven it with posts that are much more recent, then you tried to sweep it under the rug. Don't make it like don't piss on me and tell me it's raining, dude. The Dirty Taco has become a member. Thank you very much.
Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus.
Witnessing testimony of thousands of... You guys saw it in the other stream where I think I had it in a video too, where I was like, oh, let's check. Oh, wait, he just deleted the comments. And he deleted the blog post. And it just was nuked at the same time. I don't have spaghetti, but I could give you the fart, though. And a bird.
Know it was there, and I don't social media people, okay? I don't care about this shit. So I'm sitting here watching Tipster try to frame me and say, look at all this crazy shit you wrote in 2018, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Seriously? And I go in and I delete it because I don't even know that there is a backlog. I've said this 1,000,001 times, and the funny thing is I've disavowed it because when heinous things are posted, you get rid of heinous things, period. Otherwise, it's the same as agreeing with it. I got rid of it. And now, because I got rid of it, they're like, oh, see, he's guilty. I really don't care that you don't like that people don't like me and they say nasty shit about me. But what I do care is when you blatantly tell...
He's just going... He literally is still using the argument, you weren't in the room as I was typing that shit, so it wasn't me.
Lies, like he's homophobic and he wants all gay people shot and killed. That's now you creating hate speech. You've done that. I've never said that on any level. And the fact that you're now going with that...
Yes, you have. You've also were going around reposting. You're just now caught and you're trying to deflect it and hide from it. You've also went around and posted multiple times a person at a LGBT event, I believe in the country Georgia, getting beat up.
Because let's be real, I've read that tweet, and that tweet doesn't even say that all gay people should be attacked or harmed. It never says anything like that.
You said that I wish they were Pulse nightclub. Someone said, look, and there was someone else who was a conservative too. I guess they're like, look, I don't agree with them being in a church, but you're crazy for saying you wish them dead. And you doubled down on it after. What are you talking about, dude? We've seen it all.
I'm not agreeing with that heinous tweet, but what I am saying is not even the tweet that you're using to paint that picture or create that narrative says that. So you're clearly doing this because you hate me, and it's clearly agenda based. I mean, with this whole Act Man situation, are we really listening to a guy who has used the F word with no apology outside of some disingenuous crap? Because if you look at his recent interviews where they say, and you don't still talk like that with your friends today, and he's like, hesitancy. Why? Because he still feels these things. He still says these homophobic slurs that he's so outraged over. Are we really listening to the guy who uses the N-word with the hard R?
Sorry,
and then says
flashback
that there are
Joe.
worse words he could say and that could be said? This isn't somebody who is some crazy victim social justice warrior that's
All right,
just being
Nabil,
unjustly
sorry.
handled by some menace and YouTube siding with hate. This is a guy that has a pattern of behavior, literally proven. He's apologized for it, fine, but still feels that way.
But you are going by, we have to be the arbiters of knowing what's inside someone's head after they apologize. Now, there's obvious things that are so terrible that apology is not enough. But if we go by just like, nah, I don't want to accept your apology, then no one would ever be redeemed from anything. You could think their apology is good enough or not, but you have to, okay, they apologize. Have they done it again? Yes or no? Yes, then their apology means shit, of course. No, then we have to go by the apology. And as far as I know, okay, I'm not a fly on the Ackman or Kelly's wall. He hasn't done it. Oblivion music well is work. What did I miss, Nabil? And I CB96, I see the Quantum TV drama will go down in the history books. Doc, oh, of course it will. This is going to probably bring a shift into content creation platforms too. This is not done by any stretch of the imagination. CB96. Nabil, what did I miss from you, dude? Just so let me catch up real quick before I get back into... Also, the people who hate the most are usually gay themselves. I'm glad a gay person is saying it for me because I say it and people could freak out. Does his forehead look like my ex's? I don't... Well, I've never seen Nabil your ex's foreskin, so I have no idea, so I can't make the comparison. Don't care what other people do in their bedroom. No, I don't give a damn, and neither should anybody else. And that was like, how, like, if I don't want my kid to be gay, but I'm not homophobic. I don't, dude, yes, that makes you homophobic. Just like he's anti-gay. And that's the thing. Like, he's still the same way and has proven it with his own posts. But he thinks like just putting out he thinks that muddying the waters, people can't track what happened. That's exactly what he thinks.
Because when you watch him candidly speak in interviews, he shows himself and tells on himself. You guys have
He's always said he's done with the drama.
parents that ever told you that? Like, you know you told on yourself, right? He does that all the time when he speaks. Are we really going to listen to the guy that cares he hates ban evading so much? Meanwhile, YouTube, again, ultimate authority about their terms of service and their platform, tells you I'm not violating terms of service, including ban evading, which is a part of TOS, right? He brought it to them. They said no. He couldn't take it. So what does he do? He runs to Keems.
He really has no idea that what he got away with. And at this point, I mean, hey, I'm all here for it. Keep making videos that I could keep making you look like a fool. But you won, Chief. Let it go. But okay. I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you. Yeah, I know. Which he is still trying to convince, like, even his core audience, from what I've seen, is like, yeah, that was kind of weird. He's trying to convince everybody. That's why he hates that most people don't agree with him on that, if not everybody.
Star, who's been ban evading since 2013. Oh, let me tell you. Oh, he cares so much about ban evading.
I made a video on Keemstar's ban evading back in 2015? 2016? I've talked about it before.
Are we really listening to the guy who was told? Let me say that again.
Thank you very much, IGT Films Eye.
Who was told that I'm receiving racist death threats, black people hanging from trees, all the kind of crazy shit you would hear about, like seemingly from like the 1950s back in that time period, right? Like straight up, okay? Was told about it. Doesn't disavow it once, and instead of disavowing it or telling his fans don't do racist things like this,
I tell my fans that all the time.
This isn't how we get it done. He then goes on Discord and he creates, wait for it, the ACT clan. Knows about the racism.
What the fuck was so damning about that? Are you gonna say that FaZe Clan? Man, they might as well just be the Ku Klux Klan then. Hey, tickled Stretch Armstrong, stretch more, reach for it, reach, son, reach for the skies. You can do it, honey. Mwah.
Makes a clan. Are you fucking kidding?
He can't let it go because he won, but everyone else gained followers and more income. Thanks to Quantum TV. Hopefully it lasts. It probably won't, but I have Destiny viewership right now. Thank you, Quantum TV. And I'm not going to do an applause again, but I will do a...
Try to relax your anus.
Kidding me, bro? Now, people can say I'm reaching all they want.
I will.
But that's a little convenient. You have a black guy telling you that in your honor, you have your fans attacking him with racism. And you make a clan after...
The guy who says he hates cancel culture and hates being a victim is stretching to say because the ACT man made a Discord that had clan in it. Oh, man, I gotta piss. Here's... If he said stuff that hate us about, I guarantee he said even worse about people with... Oh, I'm sure. He hates fat people, too, from what I hear. So that's probably another issue he has with me. I gotta piss.
Try to relax your anus.
That is an excellent tickled man screenshot right there.
After, by the way, all this happened after the fact. I would get it if it was before. Maybe you could make an argument, right? That
Who else was saying it? I think it was Cody saying it. I'm not going to say it because then he's going to say I'm bullying him, but saying the same thing you said, DBZ. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I hate when people who follow me think that they have to weaponize themselves. Like, I have never once fucking said for my audience to do anything. And I hate when they do. Like, I'm a grown-ass man. I can handle my own shit. I don't need my audience going to bother anybody. Leave people the fuck alone.
oh, it's not like that. He made it after. He made it after the fact. Are we really...
He's like really thinking this is like the most, I guess, FaZe Clan, you got to change your name, according to Quantum TV. Come on, face! Oh my god. Dude, he's lying. He was going by troll videos. He quadruples down on the sexual assault shit when I've literally had on my own stream the trolls admitting that it was fake. And he's still rolling with it, son, because he's not a good person.
Really gonna believe the guy who got himself demonetized for threatening to dox YouTube family members and employees after YouTube was...
Dude, just go work for Newsmax. You are perfect for Newsmax. Just go work there, because you could make anything, at least try to make, you could make people try to believe anything, and they would love you. Dr. Wasabi, I'm sorry, Destiny 2 clans. I will never... Oh, that's true, Destiny 2. Can't call them clans. Jimmy Dore is apparently running... Oh, God. God. But I'm telling you, man, look how he's trying to make mountains out of molehills. This is why I think YouTube is just like, let's just try to sweep this under the rug, because oh my God, YouTube, there's these bunch of these large white creators, no pun intended, going after a smaller black creator. It must be racism. And YouTube doesn't want to deal with the optics. I'm telling you. And you know what? Some people that I follow on Twitter, and it wasn't trolls, and I didn't respond to them, were saying, oh, I bet you they're just going after him because they're racist. What does this have to do with race? What? Tell me. What does the actions of a human being, I'm a human being, Quantum TV is a human being, okay? It has to do with the actions. We have to have everyone have equal rights and equal accountability. We can't do, if it ends up being the reason, it's just speculation. We can't do, well, because of said person's possible ethnicity, it'll look bad for us if we actually hold them accountable. You know what I'm saying? I want equal rights for everybody, but also equal accountability. Skin color to me means nothing, and it should be the same with everyone else, because we are all human beings. Thank you. The Mountains of Madness by Quantum TV. Yeah, and he makes mountains out of molehills. Don't be afraid to use your nails, boys. Thank you very much, Lupe.
The victim of gun violence, like that whole chapter never happened, like that wasn't a bad idea. And then later goes on to admit on the Phil DeFranco show that at the time he wrote those tweets, he was angry and frustrated with YouTube, but then wants to then pretend like they were satirical.
Dude, we saw the tweet. They were dumb tweets, but we saw them. They were absolutely satirical. Just like when you told people to kill themselves, you absolutely were meaning for them to end their lives. You did not mean to kill themselves in Elden Ring. Stop twisting the narrative. They were dumb tweets. Yeah, there should have been some repercussions for the act, man, and he even admitted they were dumb. But indefinite demonetization was overboard. The moment you said Newsmax, I burst out laughing because Jay said it in a joke, and I remembered it because it's true. He doesn't really care about the truth. He just cares about you believing what he says. And Newsmax is all for it. Fuck them.
Are we really going to believe the guy that literally after knowing that he got himself demonetized, went on the Phil DeFranco show?
Me,
and,
thank you.
Well, first he went on Twitter. And he claimed that he didn't...
Fun random fact, probably because maybe I'm going to have to go get some more. Help me if you type it into your enter name in Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. It will give you 10 lives, which you will need for that game because it is hard as fuck. Anyway, yes, let's check Muda's Twitter. Oh, God, that was more than I wanted. We're about to go on a trip, ladies and gentlemen. All right, checking Muda's Twitter. I'm almost afraid to. What happened? What happened here? Earlier today, I was notified by ex-employees of G Fuel staff in regards to several key members of the partnership division that were fired without. We have an amazing relationship with G Fuel and hope to continue. We're trying to get further clarification on the matter. I hope G Fuel has a response to this and will address any what happened. He got kicked from G Fuel is what you're saying? What happened? I'll look more into that later, man. Let's get back to Victim TV.
It was Quantum TV. Quantum TV's false flagging my videos, right? Plays dumb, entirely dumb to the whole situation. Weaponizing people, turning them against me, much like he's doing with this entire situation to make everyone hate me, okay? Goes and says that, okay? Plays dumb, goes on the Phil DeFranco show. Phil DeFranco couldn't help but ask him why he didn't reveal it, and then he gives some bullshit excuse. I didn't know what I should be revealing. It wasn't to mislead anyone. When his first thing he wrote was Quantum TV is false flagging all of my videos or some shit like that. He literally framed me for something he knew at the time. YouTube communicated the reason as to why he was demonetized. And this is the guy we're going to believe. Is this Victim Justice for Act Man?
But you're doing whataboutisms. Whatever wrong or right the Act Man did, you still haven't taken responsibility for the stuff you did, and you've tried to deflect it all. That's a whataboutism. Whatever the Act Man did wrong, like the horrible tweets he's done before, I've condemned them. They are terrible. But, like I said, we can't be psychic and know if an apology is genuine from somebody. We just have to, depending on what it is, if someone murdered someone, an apology is not enough, so you understand my point. But if someone apologizes for doing dumb shit like that, or like things that I've said, and have not said them since, and have apologized and owned up to them, what else can we really fucking go by? Because at that point you're saying that no apology should ever be accepted, which you kind of insinuate at, probably because you were brought up that way, which is why you're so obsessed with trying to prove you're right, then no one would ever be redeemed or be able to grow as people. Is that what you think? That's an exhausting and bad way to live, man, because no one's perfect. I'm sure as fuck not perfect. Bully, man, thank you for becoming a member. You guys are fucking amazing for all the support, man. It's crazy. I appreciate it.
But then we got Review Tech USA creating another mob against me off of things. But
name one time I have ever wanted to create a mob against you. Name one time where I've done anything but condemn anyone ever trying to contact you. Please.
You know, ask him about that troll he had that got under his skin. Ask him why his first gut instinct as a grown, rusty man, his first instinct was...
Grown, rusty man. You must have seen some of my underwear after farts. All that brown!
To dig deep and say the first thing that comes to mind, and it was hard F-bomb, the homophobic slur. Ask...
See, that's the thing that he doesn't think, and he thinks that anytime you've made a mistake, that is a scarlet letter. That was probably his upbringing. So what he was probably also told, and there's a lot of people I know in real life that strong men never apologize for anything. All right, there, tough guy. You keep posting pictures of your food on Facebook. I'm thinking of somebody. There's a lot of people like that, man. They think that strong men never apologize. Why do you think that politicians, especially right-wing, sorry, I'm going to say it, and believe me, there's virtually all Democrats are terrible too, but I've noticed this more on the right. Like, you could literally film them saying something horrible, and they'll just say, I never said it. But, dude, you're right there saying it. We have it on camera. I didn't say it.
Review Tech USA about his...
They're not, that strength is just denying any fault to them.
His allegations, if you can call it that, of stealing $200 from his black friend.
He's talking about Big Cheese. The thing that was handled within hours. But yes, it had nothing to do with that miscommunications about a business transaction between him and I. Yes, it was about the fact that he was black. Gee golly, you got me. Yes. I'm going to talk to my editor. I'm going to have him, now that video's in normal form, and it's just going to be a highlight channel. He's going to be focusing on some other stuff. I'm going to have highlights of my clips there. I think Quantum TV is so used to sending mobs, he must automatically think other. Yeah, because he's been known for years for doing that. I've heard nothing good about this guy. So he kind of thinks that everyone thinks like him. A dude at a gas station talked about how Biden is ruining America, wants him assassinated. That's wonderful. That's Jesus Christ. Yeah, me too. The brainwashing has worked. 2024 is looking bleak. Just keeping it real. Quantum TV, aka number one Brennan. Dishonesty, aka Amber Turd. Yeah, Big Cheese. Yes. Dude, because Neil Williamson, there is a lot of people in this country who have been brought up and conditioned. Shut up. Brought up and conditioned that admitting fault is weakness, and it's pathetic. They think that being a real man is never admitting fault, and they look for leaders that are the same way. And who are leaders that are like that? Fascists. And they think that's real strength. We're fucked. Yeah, esports clans, according to him, anyone who uses clan is a racist, apparently. Yeah, he's owned up to it. And he's like, how do we know that apology's real? How do we know Review Tech USA's apology's real? You don't. You're not psychic. You don't. You have to go by the actions of the person after the apology.
How it was only until people were in an uproar about this whole Big Cheese thing, the Big Cheese Crusaders, that he...
Don't make them out to be moral arbiters. Trust me, you want to go down that rabbit hole? Good luck with that one. It's almost as bad as J Station defending you. Oh, dude, he's absolutely the number one branded victimization.
He decided to pay him back. But he tried to screw somebody out of money on the platform. That's literally scamming. That violates TOS.
Dude, that was handled with hours, and it was a business deal fallout. No one was scammed out of anything. What are you talking about, dude? Are you really trying to make things and like, hey, YouTube, this thing that happened that was already resolved like a decade ago? Hey, this guy's calling me out on shit. My feelings are hurt. Can we like shoehorn this in to get rid of him? Please? Oh, kick a rock and get lost. With his logic, Wu-Tang, yeah, well, that's the thing. Well, he's obsessed with age. He was obsessed with Mischief's age, too. Dude, let's not say shit like that, single player. That sounds racist, what you just said, to be honest with you. Hopefully you didn't mean it that way and probably didn't, but still. Yes, real men, people, not just men, women, men, learn from their mistakes because we're all going to make them and we grow from them. Can I expand the applause? No, I'll expand the applause button for you and everyone who says I shouldn't. Bird breaths. The real Rob Lowe. Are you actually Rob Lowe? I know you're not. I'm kidding. But thank you for becoming a member. I do appreciate it. Been watching since 2012, over about a decade. Thank you. That's fucking amazing. Love your stuff. If you do, to migrate platforms, definitely will be following you. I have surprises, and I'm going to do some stuff on Twitch no matter what because I want to keep, Twitch is a good platform for doing gaming and stuff like that. Bazinga! Peter's here. How you doing, Peter?
And let's talk about how he has allegedly, gone down this whole sexual assault thing. Now, I personally heard audio on some video.
Am I going to have to whip it out again? This is why sometimes not flagging things is a good thing. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Let's go. Let's That's the video we're going to watch from Cody. Shout out to Camelot. Let's show that again. I hate giving a troll a platform. But you know what, though? At least you can say, but here's the thing. If I just downloaded the video, this fine gentleman could say, I didn't make that.
Today's video was brought to
That wasn't the, that wasn't from my channel. How does that prove anything? What else have I done here? Review Tech admits to having sex with... What? Here it is. This is the video that he's saying is the...
Today's video was...
This is that what Rocket Scientist TV is using to say that I sexually assaulted somebody. And they're saying... This is the guy that admitted. He thought he could hide behind the fact it's a re-upload. But this is the guy that said, yeah, I hired someone to read that script.
was brought
Tantrum TV, yes. Yes, he does. He's not a fan of people with man titties.
to you by the Big Cheese Crusaders. Link below in the description.
I am making this video.
This is the sexual assault video that he's going by. You could already tell she, like, what community college did she get her acting lessons from?
As I just can't hide it anymore. This person I knew is so disgusting.
I know Nick Nitro.
He deserves to get exposed.
Thank
for
you
what
very
he's
much,
done.
that one, Def.
He can't get away with it. Not anymore. His name is Richard Masucci.
Whoa. You know what?
And he sexually assaulted me. I met him 8 years ago at work. I was never into him, as in the way he looked. But his personality was appealing to me. There's something about him that draws you in, that makes you trust him, that makes you feel safe, that makes you feel as if he cares about you. He's really...
I'm going to make everyone feel safe right now.
Try to relax your anus.
I got nothing. I got nothing. I thought it was there. It's gone.
Be able to manipulate vulnerable people, especially those of a young age, as I was only 21 at the time. One day, when it was just me and him at work,
Try to
he
relax.
found an opportunity to grab me by the bum.
Hold on.
At that point, I instinctively smacked him in the face.
Grabbed her by the bum. It's just incredible. And the thing, like I said, the kicker, which you could obviously tell it's scripted and terribly scripted at that, is that there was no females that worked there, but it gets better for those of you who haven't heard this before. Let's keep
It's
going.
an absolute horror. He then just glared into my eyes and said, "If you tell anyone about this, I will ruin you." And as I was in a much lower position than him,
You know, as I was a part-time employee, or was I full-time? Doesn't matter if I was full-time. I was like the lowest on the totem pole at Radio Shack, but I was abusing my power. Girl, how is Rich able to take advantage of it? Well, my curvature has been downgraded, but that is a good point. This hits hard. I can't believe you've done this. Yeah,
Like-
I'm terrible. Isn't it so believable?
an idiot, I just pretended that incident never happened.
All of my power and influence as a new employee at Radio Shack. Oh, man.
Women
Jeff Bezos, watch out. I am the most powerful man on the planet as I'm selling cell phones.
should not be so easily targeted because they are young and impressionable. Women shouldn't be treated like slaves by men at work just because they're at a lower position. And to see that person who did that to me now have a YouTube channel and using some of his same tactics he used on me on younger, impressionable children in his stream made me make this video. And I suggest to any women who had something similar happen to them to do the same thing. No matter how far back it happened, people like this need to be held accountable.
That is the video that Quantum TV is using to say as evidence. She said, dude, he hired her from like Fiverr, bro. I don't know anything. Like, he admitted it. That guy with that YouTube channel admitted it in a super chat.
About him literally talking about some instance of him fondling some girl's breasts, and then she
He can't even. It was her butt. She said. We just heard it.
wanted it, and so he was all right with it. They were in some field.
Oh, you're talking about the date I went on where a woman I talked about that's my one of my dating nightmare stories where she whipped out her tit and was like, "Yeah, I got breast implants. You could touch them." Okay, it was weird. It was kind of like, nice boob implant. Dude, I made a video on it. Like, really?
Somewhere, some weird shit, and it was weird. It was very weird, and he's feeling her up, and
What did you do, single player? Yeah, dude.
then she tells him he could stop, and he's like, "Okay, what is that?" I don't know about you, but that whole story smells a little fishy to me. I don't know anything about it, but
I don't know anything about it, but I'm sure going to talk about it to defame him, and it's perfectly okay. I don't know anything about it, but I'm going to talk about it.
I tell you right now, at the very least, it seems like he has a problem with his behavior.
It's a problem. You went by a troll video and my own actual video talking about a strange dating story that I have on my YouTube channel.
And people telling him, not exactly feeling you on that. And every time he gets himself into trouble, it's a lot like the Act Man. Points fingers at people,
Who did I ever point a finger at?
makes excuses, complains.
Talking about the guy who I've held myself accountable. I don't know about everything the Act Man has done. I don't know everything he's done. He doesn't know everything I'm done, I'm sure. When have I ever pointed fingers at other people? Coming from the guy who actually, which I don't, who actually does point fingers at other people.
You see what he's doing now? Corruption at YouTube, Quantum TV sympathizers. This is inciting language for a reason.
No, I say there is corruption at YouTube. I stand by that. And yeah, they sided with you. Not only did they side with you, which I thought would have been the worst case scenario, which, hey, if that was where it ended, none of these streams would have been happening. Or maybe if you said something dumb, it would be entertaining, so Pride would live stream if that's a lie. But, dude, if it stopped where YouTube was like, after our further evidence, which they obviously didn't look at, we decide Quantum TV is not guilty. Okay, cool. No, maybe Ackman would have gotten a slap on the wrist for the tweets that he admitted were dumb, even though they were sarcastic, talking about doxing people. Okay, and all right, I move on with my day. But no, it not only did it not end at that, we got punished for calling out a repeated bad actor. Something's up, so we're not going to stop. That was the most lifetime BS I've ever heard. Oh God, it was terrible, dude. That video I actually tried to flag too. YouTube never took it down. And on top of it, YouTube never took it down, which I'm now actually, strangely enough, things work out in mysterious ways. I'm glad it's still up there because now it's my evidence. Because if it was taken down, I wouldn't have anything to prove, and people would say, like, "Oh, Rich, maybe you made that video to sweep under the allegations. It's not on a channel. I don't know if I could believe you." Well, there it is.
You know, let's ask Review Tech USA. He cares so much about doxing, then why did he dox the 316 killer?
First off, he got the name wrong. It's 1316 Killer. Secondly, someone just used, what was it called again? Where you could change a tweet to whatever the hell you want someone to say. That's what someone did. And then they screen capped it. This is why if a tweet is ever screen capped and someone's like, "Oh my God, look what someone said." Now, of course, they could have deleted it. But I always go, yo, I need a tweet or I need some other way besides just a screen cap to verify it. Because I can make anybody try to say anything. I already downloaded the video. Inspect element, thank you. Inspect element. You could hit, I think it's no, not F11. You could go to inspect element and type anything in. I could go, Gabe Newell, I caught Gabe Newell having butt sex with a horse. What the fuck am I? But I'm saying, you could say whatever the fuck you want, and then I could screen cap it and be like, oh my God, Bob 41618 on Twitter said he saw Gabe Newell having butt sex with a horse, and he said that Bill Gates was filming it. And then you screen cap it, and then that's it. It looks like the person said it. And that's what happened to me. And 1316 Killer thought it was true. And then I was like, dude, look, differences aside that we've had. And I literally made a video showing him how I can make it. You could say anything. And he's like, oh, look, and then that was it. It was over. But this idiot is going with the trolls who are probably feeding him all this stuff. And Captain, I don't care so long as it makes someone else look bad. I don't need to do research. Is using it as evidence. Oh, bless him. Review, get the tickled man out of YouTube, USA.
Try to relax your anus.
Oh, my dude, it was, oh my God, no, dude, don't insult Lifetime like that. If she went in an audition and read a script like that, they'd be like, yeah, you need to put a little more feeling into that. That wasn't very genuine.
Not an actual killer, by the way. That's a YouTuber that had his state released, his name released.
No, it wasn't. First off, if I remember correctly, the original tweet had no information, or if it did, that was someone who did the F12 shit or the inspect element shit and then put stuff there. But I believe the tweet that someone pretended that I said where they just used the inspect element and just put wherever the hell they wanted to there was saying that I was going to dox them, which I didn't even say that.
And a bunch of other personal information because Rich didn't like him. It's out there. That video is out there. He doxed that man so bad.
See, if he came on here and interviewed and talked to me about it, you know what? We could all clear this all up. The offer's there, man. Wonder if my comment's still there. We had 1305. Let's check that real quick. Let's see if my comment is still there. 1305, right? We're at 1305.
Of YouTube.
Relax there, champ. Yes, you're still here. But he hid my comments, though. We already know that.
Because people were coming after him and his family and all that kind of stuff.
No, he didn't leave because of that. He was having... He said it in a video. He was having stuff going on in his life. And that's why I had nothing. Dude, really? Oh, this has all been debunked. But he's being fed stuff probably by very, very questionable people. And he's not looking into it because it just... All right, it makes anyone who's calling me out look bad. I'm going with it.
From what I hear. I did, for a fact, hear the 316 Killer show a video. I saw the video of him literally having been doxxed by Rich after making Twitter posts about how he was going to...
How do you go to inspect element? Let me prove... what is inspect element? Let's do it right now. I'll show it to you. Does anyone here remember? I forget the fucking... Inspect element. Let's go. Okay. So, now I have to remember how to do it here. Doc type. It should highlight it. Did they change it so you can't do it anymore? Maybe they did. But there was a time, at that time that tweet was posted. F12. Does it show it where it is here? Yes, maybe I could. Let me try another tweet. But I'm going to show what was done. Let's go to this. This guy's a friend of mine. Why am I not following him? Top left arrow. Let me see here. I just want to prove. I thought when you used to be when you highlighted it. Top left arrow here. This is so different. There it is. There it is. Where is it? Okay, cool. So we should be able to. Why is it not going over more? Well, it's finally. Edit attribute. Let me see if I can. All right. Well, okay. I did that in Chrome, and that was also back in 2018. Let me see what people are saying here. But it's very simple to do a tweet, and I actually made a video and sent it to 1316 Killer to Soap. You could put whatever you want that someone's tweeting. Captain, I'm not going to talk about that too much. I used to inspect out my grades in high school. That's what I'm saying, dude. I don't remember where, dude, that tweet's from like 2018. I ain't going to be able to find that right now.
Going to dox him on the platform. Cross-platform harassment. That's how these YouTubers work, right? Let's ask him
But dude, that was factually proven untrue.
again why he doubles down on defending Vosh, saying things like,
No, here, dude, you went and you said that I am a pedophile on multiple occasions and used me that I view Vosh as the reason.
I'm a fan of Vosh, you deal with it. When my chief complaint is that Vosh says the age of consent should be lowered for children, says things like child pornography should be legal, and I'm somehow some horrible human being based off of hearing those things come out of Vosh's mouth, Review Tech USA defending those things.
I never defended those things. What I said is that it was a bad take to have, but he was making a hot take talking about how all child exploitation is bad. You went and said, Rich is definitely a pedophile then. Ah, yes. Good call, Ken. Good call. Let me show you. This is how it's done. Close this shit down. Let me show you how simple it is to edit a tweet. Look, look, look. Okay. There it is. Yep, there you go. That's all you gotta do. And then you could make it like anyone said anything. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't take long at all. I used to know how to do it because when that happened, I'm like, I never said that about. And someone's like, dude, on Twitter, it's super simple. That's how I figured it out. That's what someone did to you. And then I showed 1316 Killer. I made a video on Twitter and tweeted it at him when he was on there saying, look, this is someone tricked you into thinking that I doxed you or was going to dox you. This is how it happened. And he even took down his video when he realized I had zero intentions of doxing him when I proved that to him. He was swatted tonight 3 times. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, are you saying that I'm a rapist then? Because that's what Kevin Spacey did. Because two of my favorite movies of all time, he's in. That's his work. He's a piece of shit. Kevin Spacey's a piece of fucking garbage, but Seven's still an amazing movie, and so is American Beauty. Kevin Spacey's a piece of shit, and those are great movies. Both can exist. Fucking deal with it. That's so fucked up about the quartering, man. That's so fucked up. That's insane. That's it. Look, differences aside, that's not right. That's absolutely unfucking acceptable, and I hope the person who did that to him gets fucking caught. I can name one. He will put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you.
I'm not gonna put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you.
These gay pills from Kevin make me spacey. But you get what I'm saying. Like, he went around and said it and continued to say. He won't say it here in his main channel again because he knows he's already pushed it. He's pushed it too far. If I fucking flag the video, which I like to keep him up for evidence, YouTube may say, well, you're flagging Quantum TV. That means you must be harassing him then.
And saying, well, you're a pedophile. And what else could I think?
He really thinks that look at his face. He's like, well, obviously those go together. But this is the same guy that thinks that because he's vegan, that obviously that's damning evidence to prove that he's not homophobic. Like, keep in mind, in this same video, he said that.
Somehow, some horrible human being, based off of hearing those things come out of Vosh's mouth, Review Tech USA defending those things.
When did I ever defend those things? It was still a hot take that he pushed too far, but he was not saying that he was pro-child pornography. He was saying all child exploitation is bad, which it is. It's horrible. It's horrifying.
And saying, well, you're a pedophile. What else?
Oh, he's saying it again. He has no problem saying it. Thank God I downloaded this video too. He's saying it again.
Else could I think? He wants the age of consent lowered, this Vosh guy. He wants child pornography to be legal. He thinks people who watch child pornography shouldn't be held accountable in that kind of stuff. If we have slave labor that harvests our silicone in our computers and shit like that, and all these outlandish takes. And he's even got tweets saying things like this. And apparently, Review Tech USA can just hop up and be like, it was an edgy take. Why is it Actman, Mischief, Review Tech USA, all these kind of creators can just say it was an edgy take, and no matter the context of what they're saying, it's okay? He is defending a man that is saying child pornography should be legal. As an adult, what would you call that?
He is saying, first off, again, Vosh didn't say that. And secondly, what does... So you're saying the hundreds and thousands or possibly millions of people that watch Vosh are pedophiles? You know what? Probably to him, yes, he is. And again! I mean, now with the weak-ass sauce with your psycho-ass being on here, but in normal times... If Vosh did say that, here is the proof that you need. Would he still be on the platform? Would he?
I don't know what else you call that.
No, dude, we'll watch it again in the beginning. He said it in the beginning of the video. He said, I'm not homophobic, I'm vegan. How could I be homophobic if I'm vegan?
It's not decent behavior. You don't do that. I mean, I draw the line at harming children. Period. So he can be mad all day, every day. He's up here calling me a pedophile, so I will...
Yes, because you're calling me a pedophile because I watch Vosh streams. Occasionally, too, on top of that. I hate saying occasionally because I feel like I'm trying to step back from it. But I'm just saying, if a Vosh stream pops up, I feel like watching the topic he's talking about, I watch it. Yeah, you saying, oh, watching this person have to be a pedophile, and I'm going to say it and now say it 5 fucking times when Rich has kids... I'm going to be a little annoyed because you're full of shit and you know it, but you don't care. You will say whatever you need to say and do whatever you need to do to disavow anybody else. And right now, YouTube's protecting you. So why should you stop?
Join this cancel campaign. You defended a guy that said child pornography should be legal. What am I supposed to call you? A map? What?
A map?
What mental gymnastics could you jump through? You're talking about
What mental gymnastics can you jump through to continually call me a pedophile based on the weak shit that you just said?
Targeting children, man. That's what it's about.
I'm now Review Map USA.
Emotions run deep when you talk about that kind of thing, okay? People who actually have families, man. You can't... You're Mr. Father of 3, and he's out here calling me that. If you're a father of 3, you should understand that you should never be a fan of Vosh, who says that child pornography should be legal and the age of consent should be lower, but you didn't. Which kind of makes me wonder.
Yeah, dude, this is why I'm going to continually call you out. You're a piece of shit. I don't care if YouTube shuts me down for it. I'll go to Twitch. I don't care. If this is what they want to protect because they're more concerned about the optics of their choice, then I'm going to be gone from here anyway, right?
About you. YouTube, let me say this again for anybody watching this video thinking like all I'm saying is just total bullshit. YouTube investigated these claims and they have confirmed that I haven't broken terms of service and I've never copyright abused anyone.
And dude, they're protecting you for some reason because not only they're anyone who kind of even remotely goes after you in a good amount of cases, they're getting repercussions because they really want to make sure that you're protected, and I don't know why, but we will figure it out.
That is in writing, and it was delivered.
He's making Tucker Carlson seem tame.
To the Act Man. This entire situation should have been over months ago, but they keep bringing it up and keep talking about it, saying things like the monetization is good, and I have to talk about it. We need to take a stand against creators like this on the platform. Even though YouTube themselves put it in writing, I never broke TOS, and
You were so comfortable, but yet Rich, map means minor. Is that really what it means? I thought he was calling me like a GPS map.
I'm not a copyright abuser. Those were fair requests for review. It is a constant thing of him now trying.
Weren't you the one? But again, though, I love how when they're the arbiters of truth when they're on his side, but when they weren't on his side with the claims, they were like, oh, what's going on? You're the one who gave me this bad advice.
To say that I'm doing all of this extra stuff, more accusations, even though he has his answer. This is done by people who are literally everything they accuse me of being, and they are going onto Twitter, roping people in who don't know any better, half of them, right? Genuinely saying, hey, talk about this situation. People come in, they share his take because they only reached out to him for some stupid-ass reason. Never reached out to me, they would have found all this out. But the problem is, that's just half of them. The other half are the instigators,
what is
people
it, man?
that know about this stuff. And again, for anybody who's confused, all this started because I put in a DMCA claim against a creator who stole my video, uploaded large portions of it, got picked.
Yes, you uploaded the video. You scared him off with a copyright claim, which I used to get scared off with those too, even though I was in the right, because you don't want to deal with it. Because you didn't like he had something negative to say about you. There was nothing there. Yes, the automated system found your footage. And guess what? The video was put back up, and it wasn't. And then there was other videos you went after. You went after one of the Actman's videos, and again, it got denied. Because you don't want anyone talking bad about you. That's all it's about. And yes, I will continue. You keep making these videos, I'm going to bring in 2,500 plus people and prove in real time how you were clowning me and making up lies, and I'm going to clown you.
Up on the Content ID tool, and I reached out to him telling him
yes, an automated tool that does nothing more. We've already talked about this.
Take it down. He took it down and then ran to a bunch of content creators saying, hey, he's false flagging me because Mischief was in a group with Actman and Asmongold and a bunch of other creators.
And now Asmongold is evil. To everyone who, again, talk about this guy and you are not, and your words aren't metaphorically sucking his dick. It's an attack. Could you review the map of Uranus? It's bumpy. Keep up the great content. Thank you very much. Could you plug a J Station 2 into a Quantum TV? That would be one bigoted fucking console. He refuses to apologize. No, because he doesn't want to apologize. So it's everything else. It's everything else because that's him. Just like how he has to constantly bring up he's a straight Christian man. Congratulations. That's like those. He doesn't realize, too, because he's up his own ass and he's a narcissist, that he gives away the truth without even realizing it.
And larger YouTubers, lucky him, I guess, I don't know. And that's how this whole thing started. Mischief ran to those larger creators after taking down his video, calling me a false flagger. The moment YouTube told Actman I wasn't false flagging, those were fair requests for review, that dialogue should have ended, because that is a undisputed fact.
Dude, the dialogue didn't end because you doubled down on the review, then told people to kill themselves. I don't know the chronology if you flagged first and then said that. I think that's how it happened. So it started with the flagging. Everybody in the community from every single angle on YouTube hates that because you're fucking with people's livelihoods. Okay. Then you went on because you were angry that people didn't like your Elden Ring review. And then you told them to kill themselves, which we watched in real time. It wasn't taken out of context. Then I didn't do any digging on you. I don't really care. But people came forward and showed me all the linked tweets that you said things multiple times on multiple different platforms. That's how the rabbit hole started, man. Yeah, I know. For cucumbers in the mouth, that's where you're supposed to put them. The cucumbers are not just for going up your ass. Oh my God, could you imagine Blockbuster Critic taking this guy on? Maybe I should. I'm actually friends with him on Facebook. Maybe I should message him. I'm not kidding. Anyway, I gotta take a dump. I'll be right back. I'm sorry, guys. Ignore you because of your ergonomics, but I'm going to let you know something right now. There was a turd that came out of my ass. You understand me? Well, essentially, that's the position that he's in. That what you're going to do about it. Look, pinch that sweet, sweet loaf. I did. God, QTV is so dumb. Does it sound like he's not dumb? Dude, he's a narcissist, and he just... Not to get political or like this is why you want to raise your kids with the level of humility. This whole thing we have, especially in the States, where a lot of people raise their kids to, where real men never admit they're wrong. This is what happens. There are a lot of, like the people were saying when Joe Rogan apologized, everyone was so angry at why? Why is it so bad to make mistakes when all human beings make mistakes? And what happens is I'm sure it's also mental illness. People are born mentally ill, but you're raised to think, on top of mental illness, that only weaklings ever admit to fault. And that's the exact opposite. But there's a lot of people in this country that think that real leaders and real men never admit to any kind of fault, and it's so sad. It's so fucking sad. Yes, it will now be in your nightmares, pretty much. I miss I miss Blackbuster. I haven't heard from him in a bit. Imagine Blackbuster take. Oh my God, it would be beautiful, dude.
Back to that point, YouTube created those policies. They created that copyright strike system. That's not legal proceedings, by the way.
But it doesn't. You just because it you still abused it. It doesn't. You still said, oh, because it showed that someone else used my content. That's an automated system. It doesn't mean. Quad TV is right about Vaush, V-A-U-S-H. Vouch, that's like a voucher from a grocery store coupon, Keem. That's. But no matter how you feel about Vaush, Keem, can we say that people viewing him, which is quite a bit of people, he's saying that I'm a pedophile because, like I said before, I watch Vaush streams from fucking time to time. Is that, can we safely say that's a leap?
It's literally YouTube's version of it. They're telling you, like, hey, listen, this is how we handle copyright on our platform without the law being involved. And we look at things and we review things. And
yes, and they reviewed everything that you fucking claimed and said that you were in the wrong. That was one thing YouTube was right about. They said we're not taking down the video. They literally went and sent an email to the Act Man and said, nah, we're not taking down any videos. It's fair use. Deal with it. Cry more.
Somebody puts in a DMCA claim, it's a fair request for us to review the content to see if we agree with that. That if you don't agree with our take on that, you can go to court.
But like someone was saying before, Keem, it's like someone liking the movie Seven and saying that, oh, well, Kevin Spacey's in that, so you must be okay with you're a promoter of raping children. Because at least he alleged he tried to, and I think he actually didn't see someone wake up with Kevin Spacey. It doesn't matter, but my point being is saying, oh, you like those movies, or I watch Ren and Stimpy, so that must mean that I'm okay with what John Kay did. No, I'm not okay with what John Kay did. He's a fucking monster, but Ren and Stimpy is still a fucking masterpiece.
And then give us a court order through YouTube Legal to have the content removed. So all of this concept of me being a
copyrighted right away.
Perjury, nobody went to court, okay? That is a lie. Another lie is that I'm just bullying and attacking some minor. He tries to throw out the minor policy, talking about...
Well, no, first off, you have literally put out lies about like HD TV test. I've proven with your own playlist. You've been known in the AV community for doing this for a very long fucking time. There was the whole saga with Griffin Gaming that he showed the emails, so you can't say he's making it up. You don't like anyone talking bad about you. And you're trying to be a public figure on the internet. So pretty much this ending disastrously for you was inevitable. Black American here. If Quantum TV was white and his detractors weren't, he'd be gone. Thank you for saying it for me, because, well, I have said it too, but if I said it with that straight up, I probably would be canceled. Yes, and here's the thing. Thank you, Philip, for saying it for me. I saw people discussing it, and I didn't respond. I've learned in my old age to pick and choose my battles, which some may say I'm choosing this one too much, but whatever. People were saying, oh, Rich is going after him because he's racist. People said that about EDP with me. People said that about EDP. A guy who tried to meet a 13-year-old for a cupcake. Or to try to have sex with a 13-year-old. Luckily, it was a decoy. Really? And then when I've made videos about Shane Dawson and Dr. Disrespect and Dreamcast Guy and Griffin Gaming and people like they're all white. Am I racist against white people? But yes, I agree that I'm sure that was like YouTube's like, God, man, it's going to everyone's going to these white creators. And it looks like they're ganging up on them, even though we're not. And YouTube was like, this will look real bad. This will be bad PR. Even though the guy they think that'll be bad PR taking off the platform literally has wished the LGBTQ community dead multiple times. And he's been exposed during Pride Month. Oh, God. Okay. Sent you what the Quartering said on stream about the swatting during the live stream he is doing right now. Yeah, there you go, dude. It must mean that I'm endorsing Jared Fogle at the time because I ate Subway sandwiches. It's just an stupid fucking, just like he said before, Keem, I don't know if you're still here. He said before, of course I'm not homophobic. I'm vegan. He said it. I'm going to replay it because some people requested it because they don't believe me because it's so ridiculous. He's like, well, I go to those stores and you know that gay people own vegan grocery stores. Like, what does that even mean? What the fuck does that mean? Like, he made that like that was such an exoneration. Obviously, I'm not homophobic. I don't eat meat. Duh. Yeah, dude, the swatters, they need to get fucking locked and thrown under the jail. You could like or dislike the Quartering. I'm not a fan of the Quartering. I know he hates me. But keep it on fucking YouTube. The person who did that to fucking the Quartering should be under the fucking jail. 3 times in one stream. What the fuck, man?
Endangerment of a child and all this crazy stuff because I flagged a video that came up on the Copyright ID tool. This is done out of hatred because I use the tools that a content creator has to protect themselves against creators who like to do what this commentary community likes to do. They call
Zeb
themselves
Carlson,
a commentary community, but really it's
all
the
kidding
harassment
aside.
community. They like to weaponize their influence, their fan base to racial.
Is Howard Stern a harasser? Is any talk show host out there as harasser? Are they harassers because they talk about current events that happen that are crazy and interesting that people will want to discuss? It's not harassers. It's harassers to you when you don't like when people make you butthurt because they criticize you because you don't want to be criticized. I'm going to use a vile word that I don't use often on this stream. But Howard Stern was pissed off at Wendy Williams talking shit about him. He called her a cunt right on air. This is a family-friendly stream. Was he harassing her? Was he harassing her, Buttercup? Or was he just doing a roast like personalities do? Just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's bullying. You don't want an audience. You want a cult, Quantum. You want yes men. You should have worked for Intellivision. You and Tommy Tellerico would have gotten along great.
Ratio videos, dislike videos with all kinds of hate comments out the wazoo. They like to, again, share each other's takes and just dogpile videos on the search results.
Oh, dogpiling. Is it when all late night talk show hosts talk about a celebrity or a politician or even YouTubers, are they dogpiling? Or is it multiple people using freedom of speech to have takes? All you fucking right-wing, super far right-wing weirdos always say, oh, my free speech, when you want to say what you want to say, like put out lies about me from a fucking weak-ass video saying I sexually assaulted. So that's your free speech to put out lies, right? But when it's about you, it's attacks. Fuck out of here.
Just because it's fun for them. This is a problem on YouTube. And this has led to very real-world actions of people threatening to murder my family in very gruesome ways. Calling my actual landline, which is not public anywhere, not even on public records, which means these people are stalking to find that information. I've looked. My landline isn't public information. You can't...
Okay. Nicholas Head, thank you very much for becoming a member. When did I ever condone that or tell people to do that? I deleted and blocked people who were, when I put up in my thing that I was retiring from making videos, like news videos, and it's kind of like a weight off my shoulders doing that. Someone said, let's dox Quantum. I banned the motherfucker right away. What do I ever... You are equating... He literally equated for... There's a lot of more people here than I was talking about this the other day. Me taking, like... Say I took this unflattering still. I did that with another one of his stills. Used it for a video I was talking about in my community tab. And he compared it to doxing. Because he's like, why would you put up such an... Like, this is a terrible picture of me. He's so insecure and such a narcissist, man, that he considers criticism attacks, and in his mind, it's real. He's like a really bad cartoon villain that's come to life.
Find it anywhere, bro. We're not talking about anything but the fact that they
Trippy.
are being spurred on by Review Tech USA and the Axeman.
I'm not spurring anybody. You have put up videos putting out very malicious accusations about me again, and I'm discussing them. You put out a public video, I have the right to talk about it. But yeah, but it's okay because it was public. Like, he really thinks that it was okay to call another grown-ass man's mom. And he doesn't understand why everyone thinks he's a fucking freak for doing that.
And along with Asmongold, Mischief, and a bunch of creators talking about this, and all the people that don't know about this that are being brought in.
I guess everyone's bullying Johnny Depp and Amber Heard talking about a huge trial, right? That's a very public thing. Salman, I'm sorry, I'll get to your super chat. Oh, how many cupcakes has EDP? Zeb, I forgot to answer you too. I answered you before, Salman. I can't react to Jerry Springer videos. My stream would get shut down, not a let alone just blocked. Hopefully he's never actually met someone underage. If there's nothing better, hopefully, that came from that Predator Poachers, is that maybe now because he's outed, it stopped him from actually doing something. It's so fucking disgusting, man. Since he copy struck YouTubers for critics, shouldn't From Software copy strike him for using Elden Ring? He claimed, I don't know if there was any strikes. Does anyone know if there's strikes? Again, I don't like exaggerating anything, but I know there were claims. He is a claim-happy guy whenever there's video. He's never claimed any... Well, no, that's not true. Maybe he claimed... He might have claimed, or at least got people to flag the videos that I had about him recently.
And after the fact, they're being brought in on false merits. I'm not some hateful, crazy menace to the platform. If I was, you would have heard about me before now.
We have heard about you before for years now. I haven't heard about you for years, but the rabbit hole with you, people have said you have been a problem on the platform. Not to this level. That's why you stayed out of the radar for a very long time. That's why all of this is coming to light now.
The reason you're hearing about me after these creators have a problem with me is because these creators have a problem with me. That's not a coincidence. That's just how it works. And
I don't know what the end goal here is. I don't know what creators are in the chat right now. I personally have never seen anything like this. YouTube has handed out way harsher punishments for way less. I don't get it. This might come off as victim blame, but I think a lot of things kind of saying that happened to him didn't happen. Oh, of course. Of course. And the things that, like... And then the best was, he was going back and forth with Griffin Gaming. Yeah, I don't fucking get it, Keem. I don't understand it. I've never in my life, like, much less... And they've gotten rid of people or at least banned them or done, like, this is absolutely insane. But they, like, the best was with Griffin Gaming. This is almost what I forgot. Thank God I remember because it's too good. He was saying they're going after, like, Quantum TV was saying to him via emails, going back and forth. They were like, they're going after my family. They're leaving these horrible, hateful things. And I think Griffin said to him, dude, I'm sorry that they're doing that. I just criticized your video. I never weaponized my audience against you. What are they saying? Quantum TV screen capped a tweet, like a message held for review, and it said, Griffin Gaming owns your ass. That was the horrific tweet that he sent fucking Griffin Gaming and said that he couldn't handle it. You can't make this shit up. Like, you would think that he would show him, like, man, I know how horrible people could be. It's not okay. I know how horrible people could be. I've seen the racist shit. I just reported for Player Essence. There was someone saying racist shit to him. People are bad. But you're sitting there crying back and forth with like 80 emails. It started off, of course, that, oh, you're using my copyright. And then it went into, when the copyright thing didn't work, then he went into, oh, my family's being harassed because of your video, Griffin. Okay, would you mind showing me something? That's not cool. And he shows him that. Fuck me. Oh, God.
That they create all these talking points because they're offended and they're upset that they're not getting victories where they want them and demanding.
I don't give a fuck if, dude, like I said before, if I thought the worst case scenario would have been that nothing happened to you and I would have just scratched my balls and moved on and did my gaming news regurgitation. All right. You know, it is, I don't, like, let him go in his fucking lane. Let him go in his weird-ass QAnon lane. I'll go in mine and kiss birds, and that's it. But this is on some other level shit. I've never seen anything like this. I never thought I would. This thing is, well, that's what, dude, Mark J. Well, let me, hold on, there's a couple people above you. Obviously not condoning doxing, but after Quantum made the brilliant idea to call to Ackman's mom, he's bound to get... And that's why I try to squash it on, like, when I put up that I was not making normal YouTube videos anymore. So let's stop. And as soon as I saw it, it was under a video of mine, and I got rid of it when I saw it. I don't want anything to do with that shit. He could try to brainwash whoever he can to make you think I do. I don't. Because it's happened to me. I've been swatted multiple fucking times. I don't want to see it happen to anyone else. I don't want to see him get physically fucking harmed. He can try to twist it any other fucking way he wants to, but I don't. So this is the same guy that is crying about somebody calling his family, but he calls someone else's mother. Also, he's using the vegan community. He literally said, I can't wait to play that back. We're almost done. In the beginning, of course I'm not gay. Oh, wait, no, wait. Of course I'm not homophobic. I'm vegan. And you know that... You know, it's obviously gay people that own vegan grocery stores. Tell anyone here, you heard it, for the people who've been here. You've heard it. And he thinks it's like, he thought that was such like a winner too. Like, that's obviously the reason he's not homophobic, that everything was a lie about him. He eats meat made out of tofu. Yes, we're going to listen to it again before we end the stream because it's that unbelievable that people want me to play it back.
YouTube and trying to bully YouTube into doing what they want and to do their bidding, and it's not working. Now they're bringing their hateful audience and their mob to come after somebody. And I implore YouTube and everyone who made it to this video.
It's not going to be the end for me in a weird, fucked up way, and I'll admit it, and I admitted it multiple streams. I never thought that as much as this has been a stressful situation, this has given a boost to my career. It's a strange one. I never saw it coming. I thought I was going to make like 2 videos on this guy and be done with it. But here we are. I'm not happy with some of the very bad circumstances that have happened to me, and I wish they didn't. But the weird side effect of this is that I don't... What the fuck? But okay, I'll take it. You know? You know what I'm going to say to this? I wonder if QTV would go after someone who is... No, he'll go after anybody. He's equal opportunity, I assure... Well, he's also bigoted, and he's also racist, too, which is very strange about him. Well, at least he comes across as racist. I can't confirm it. But he complained in a video, I believe, on another channel, not on this main one, that in Horizon Forbidden West, that there was black people in the game. him, like he's black, and he was like, well, here's my skin, I'm black, and why does this imaginary world have people of different race? Why can't everyone be white? I don't understand. He didn't say that exactly, but he said, like, why do they have to be so politically correct and have a black person? Like, dude, it's a fantasy world. What the fuck do you care? It's fantasy. Dude, but yet it's so entertaining because I think he actually, you know what the scary thing is? I think he believes a decent portion of this. He convinces himself of the lies he tells.
This far in the video, by the way, if you did make it this far in the video, thank you for actually listening to what I had to say, okay?
You are welcome.
But the fact is, all these creators are doing all of this because they just have a vendetta. It's personal for them.
I would say that, well, I will say that's partially true because you have now said, and you've said I've sexually assaulted people based on a troll video, and you've said countless other lies about me, so I dislike you now. No, it wasn't personal. It wasn't personal at all. You were another interesting news topic to talk about. It had nothing to do being personal.
Whatever reason it is, for Review Tech USA, he doesn't like being called a pedophile. He's a father of 3 and is a...
Oh my God, how dare I not like being called a pedophile? He's making it like, dude, what's the big deal? Dude, what's the big deal? I'm just saying that you're sexually attracted to kids based on zero evidence besides a live streamer that you watch. Oh, I'm sorry. God, I'll calm down next time. Jeez, I'm so uptight.
Offended that I called him that because he said, I'm a fan of Vosh, deal with it, because he supports and defended Vosh, saying, he's on live stream, by the way, for anybody thinking I'm just being some asshole about this, he's on live stream defending...
No, I've just confirmed that you're an asshole. I'm proving everything you're an asshole with right on this stream. Don't worry.
Vosh saying that he literally wants the age of consent lowered, and defending Vosh saying Vosh didn't write those tweets. But then Vosh is on video saying the same thing. So, I mean, at this point, he's clearly knowingly backing up somebody with those values. Okay? I can't help but think anything else. I'm not trying to attack him. He's
not trying to attack me. He's just calling me a pedophile. I just didn't take a shit. I just sat on a toilet and a brown turd got pushed out of my asshole. It's obviously different. What's the big deal? Holy fuck, man. But again, I have to understand, this is the same guy that thinks that it's very good evidence to say that because he's vegan, he's not homophobic. I have to keep that in mind. I know he was a narcissist from the start. Look at this camera angle. He loves talking down to people. Are you like, maybe that is a thing. Maybe that's a character trait. That's interesting. I didn't even think of that.
really like helping people with that kind of thing.
It's like saying, dude, I didn't punch you in the face. I closed up my fist and it just happened to go on your chin. No, you punched me in the face. Like, what is...
Okay, and so then you have Act Man. That's a whole nother thing. This ballooned from him feeling like, oh, buddy, you opened up a new can of worms. His exact words, I've shown it in a video.
Dude, it ballooned because you lost your fucking mind when he made the video on his Elden Ring hot takes video. If you, like any sound-minded fucking creator, just said, oh, someone didn't like my take, just like people didn't like many of my takes in my videos, we would be... This would have never happened. I'm attracted to hairy Italian men because I watch Review Tech USA. Well, this came out of Intro Guy's ass. It has nothing to do with your tweet, but here we go. Yeah, what did Amber Heard say? She tried to twist something so bad. Like, someone asked her a question, like, people who were saying that you lied or whatever, and she's like, do you believe the man who actually made people believe that he had scissors for fingers? Okay, Quantum Heard. Come on! Oh, God. She gonna put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to... Well... Anyway. Wait, Rich, I don't remember. Well, she would actually probably just take a dump on my bed. The Vosh stuff, what happened with that, and it was stupid the way he worded it. He even admits it himself, but he was trying to go, well, if we exploit children for slave labor in different countries, if you're okay with that, he was like, then you should be okay with children being exploited that way. It was bad. It was a horrible hot take and a horrible way to make a point. Okay? You stay a mile away from anything in any way trying to shed any positive light on child porn or pedophilia or anything. Don't do it. Okay? But that was his thing. Was it dumb? Yes. Was it a stupid way to go about it? Yes. But to take that and to say that, well, Rich has watched him before, so obviously he's a pedophile, is insane.
Where he literally feels like, I tried to DMCA claim a video, that's crossing the line. It's a shitty thing. You never DMCA claim a creator. How about this, Actman and the entire commentary community? You don't take people's videos because you don't like their takes and harass them over it.
Criticism is not harassing you. You think it's harassment. You can't understand that it's not because your narcissism doesn't let you.
You can leave a comment.
This is the same thing you did with Griffin Gaming. This is the same thing you did with the AV community. This is the same thing. And what's funny is, man, you are aggressive with the AV community. Your playlists, exposing them. And then you conveniently get rid of videos where I show you're a hypocrite in those playlists. But when it's about you, man, it's, oh my God, they're harassing me. That's all they did. Who was harassing you talking about your dumbass take on Elden Ring? You don't want people to, you want people to just agree with you? Put your stupid fucking videos up on your family Facebook and have them all tell you how great you are. You want to be a big boy and dip your toe into the real world internet where not everyone's just going to be in an echo chamber with you. You have to deal with criticism. There's no way this guy's a real Oh, he's very real. Working theory, he's the Google AI that escaped. Imagine it's like Google. Maybe it's like Google has some like 4D chess. All right, how do we let's make an AI character that's so insane that we know will bait in all these YouTubers, and then we could just get rid of them, and then we get better advertisers. I'm kidding. Dude. But you get what I'm saying, though. It's like he's like trying to brush off, like, accusing someone of being sexually attracted to children. It's not a big deal. Oh, God, someone could take that. But, you know, he's trying to make like, that accusation. He's making such a big to-do about it. Yeah, it's a big deal.
You can maybe touch on it. But to do what you guys do and sit on a creator...
Look how he's trying to spin things that we have nothing to do with into him being attacked. Could you imagine if I called him a pedophile with no fucking evidence? Oh my God. First off, I would definitely be banned without question. If I put up a YouTube video on my main channel calling him a pedophile, terminated. My account would be gone. No question. Tell me I'm wrong, YouTube. Don't tell me I'm wrong. You would ban my ass in a heartbeat. That's also the part. Why is there a double standard here? If I went and called whoever, another content creator, a pedophile, this makes me pissed off multiple times. I would be, not only would I be banned from this platform, they would probably do what they did. I would probably be banned on Twitter because they would be banned on Twitch. But he could say it. Hey, it's fine. Why? What's going on? Is the optics really that much more important? Because it's going to damage the whole YouTube brand. Yes, I know. I said it before. He gives me a migraine too. They don't want it to seem, and it's not about racism. It's not. It's about the horrible actions of a person. I want everyone to have equal opportunity and everyone to be held equally accountable. I can't help but think, because I've been doing this for a long time, that YouTube is like, come on, man. All the content creators talking about him or white. Yes, we know it doesn't have to do with racism, but he's black. We can't have this PR. We can't have it. That's what I'm telling you, man. Or he either knows, those are the two reasons, or he knows someone inside of YouTube.
For multiple uploads on multiple videos and harass them upload after upload, there's a problem with your behavior, and I hope YouTube finds out about this category of YouTuber. Furtanga Plays. Oh no, it's Alec.
No, it's not about that, dude. You realize that I've had to skirt around my comments or skirt around the content I've made since the first Adpocalypse.
Fucking Mischief, Griffin Gaming, the list of you cancerous, disgusting, parasitic drama channels.
This is coming from the guy who has playlists of his exposure videos, which is fine. Do you, man? But I thought that's what makes you so angry. But you could put out lies about Vince from HDTV Test and say he's bought by LG, right? This is the guy, too, who's a scammer. You are that when a TV calibrator goes, they have to go to your home because we could all have the same model television, but there's different calibrations there's different variables from the factory. So we could all have all the same model television. They have to come to your home. This asshole just sells those. Oh, I'll give you all the secret settings. Just sign up for my whatever he has.
Goes on, and you truly make YouTube a dangerous place at this point.
Yeah, that's what he wants, man. He wants an echo chamber.
Because I wouldn't
Little
be getting
Jimmy.
these hate comments talking about TVs, as I've never had hate comments about TVs. It's always when you
Yes, you have, because you've made videos complaining about the hate comments on your video. You've made before all this shit. Yes, you have.
gamers get involved and you start dogpiling and doing all this shit and making big issues up and doing what Actman is currently doing, how he runs to other creators and says, get involved in this on Twitter. That's why this is as big as it is. It has nothing to do with transphobia or YouTube being conspiracy theorists or siding with hate. There is no hatred here. I'm a guy that wants to make his
Oh, there's plenty of hatred, dude, and I've just proved it just in this video alone. You have no problem putting out lies to take down your foes, and sadly, right now, it's working.
content. I would like everybody to go back to their own business and leave me the hell alone and stop threatening my family. That would be great. And again, watch this whole video, break it down all you want, but at the end of the day, I just want to be left alone.
All right, so don't push them. You're saying they can't push anyone off the platform right now. So why punish the people that are calling out a very bad actor with proven evidence? It doesn't make sense.
And it's not happening, no matter what I do. And this is because they've spurred on a mob. And I'm the only creator, notice, that has this happening to him. I'm the only one talking about this happening to him because it's only happening.
And I'm telling you, it's either because he knows someone at YouTube and he won't mention it. Well, here's the reason why I don't think he knows someone at YouTube. He's too much of an egomaniac to be like, he somewhere he would leak. Maybe not in a video because he wouldn't want it that public. Discord messages, something like that. He's too much of he loves power. So I think he would be like, I could pull levers and make shit happen. So I really hate to say it, but I have to, because I got a job to do, that I think it was just about the optics of it. It's really just about the optics. And they want to, with the Actman video, they wanted to de-incentivize people from talking about it because they want to try to skirt around this. At this point, there's a lot of publicity. It hasn't hit super mainstream yet. YouTube still hasn't really said anything. They're hoping that this goes away. It's not going to go away. Have a good night, Boris. AD, it's going to have to get to like mainstream. Like you turn on MSNBC and they're talking about it.
To me because that's what they wanted. And they're going to keep doing it until YouTube tells them no and takes them down and shows them being a bigger YouTuber doesn't grant you immunity to be able to harass smaller creators and sit on them with your weight. There has to be somebody that's going to speak up about this in my favor and
No one is, because we could prove everything. Dude, I do it every time.
Point of seeing that this is really unjust. Not that I want them canceled or terminated. I want them to be told to back the fuck off and leave this person alone. Because until somebody comes out from YouTube and says what you are doing is so very much harassment.
They can't say it, dude, because it's been proven beyond a reasonable doubt the terrible things that you've said and done over and over again and have quadrupled down on. They can't. They know the evidence is there. If we were lying, here's the thing, too. If we were lying, just like I said, if I called another content creator a pedophile, I would be gone already. But if we were lying, our channels would be down. They wouldn't just have warnings. I have a warning. They would be down. We're not lying about you. Yeah, I know. I keep on pausing on these still. I'll pop champagne when I see you on scene. Oh, please, God.
Harassment, and it needs to stop. It's not going to stop. They're going to keep being like, well, you know what, YouTube, I'll just go to Twitch. You can't stop me. It's that attitude that promotes this behavior over and over again.
See what he's doing there, too. He's like, hey, other platforms, make sure to, like, preemptively deplatform them so they can't be critical of me anywhere else. Oh, my God. Yes, go work for Newsmax. You're perfect.
And I truly hope that this is resolved without any malice or anything happening. Because, again, I never said anything about any of these creators until they started harassing me. Let that sink in. That being said, that's the...
I've thought of that before. Maybe they're trying to keep... Then I do me, man. And I'll do me here with the live streams. I'll go to alternative platforms, too. Yeah, they're also... He is his own worst enemy. Cow Carrot. And he's like, he is good. He is a liability. When we may all move on with this, and he'll still be on the platform, I assure you his name will be brought up again. And next time, it probably will bring on the Apocalypse, because you know his weird ass is going to go full QAnon again. You know he's going to. Yeah, I've talked to Secular Talk before. Yes, I have.
The information, kind of take it or leave it. I really hope YouTube gets involved, but at the end of the day, I don't have that power. I don't have that say-so, and anyone suggesting conspiracy at YouTube because they're getting themselves in trouble, again, it's nothing more than them getting themselves in trouble. Thanks for watching the number one brand in honesty.
The number one brand, and I just proved the fact that you're a bullshit artist with evidence this entire stream. But he goes the number one. When someone has to tell you they're honest, they're not honest. By the way, that's actually like isn't like a proven psychoset therapy thing or whatever.
Till the next video, see you guys later.
All right, man. All right. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Well, what time is it? Yeah. I'll be back tomorrow with another live stream. Live streams over the weekend. It'll be kind of light because my kids will be here. So, but I'll definitely be back again tomorrow with content. And trust me, man, look, at the end of the day, YouTube, you got to realize something. Am I appreciative of what you did for me? Hell yeah. And I'm not just saying that to, like, kiss the ring. But this is out of control. And, yeah, there has to be criticism because a platform is not sustainable with this shit going on. It just isn't. This will affect the future of everyone on here's livelihood, including the platform. But, you know, anyway. Have a good night, guys. Have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow with more content.